Hey, welcome back to the stream. We're keeping it real, goes right. The Seahawks hosting the Denver Broncos to open up the season here. I'm starting a little late, but it's okay. Football is back. Monday Night Football is back, as are our streams, guys. I'll get the score up in just a second, but be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Things have already kicked off a little bit here in Seattle, as the Seattle Seahawks got the ball now. They're on a third down. They're looking at a third down right now. A third and short. About a 3rd and 3. 1 second. I'll get the screen up in just a little bit. But 3rd and 3 here. We have Geno Smith in the gun. Takes the snap. Smith looking. Fires. It's complete to Tyler Lockett for a first down across midfield. So the veteran Tyler Lockett, definitely a guy they need to lean on in the post-Russell Wilson era. But Geno Smith, man, the veteran presence there, Geno Smith. I always said this. I didn't think he's the long-term answer. Anyone who thinks he's the long-term answer, I'm so sorry, he's not. But he's a guy who can help you win a few games a year. Anyway, let me get this up. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. Let's try to get this positioned correctly as I try to do that. There we go. We're getting closer. So there we go. That's about as good as we're going to get it there. So we got the score up now. We're watching the game, guys. Be sure to put your questions, comments, concerns in the chat. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever new videos release. First down, Smith firing, and it is complete to DK Metcalf on the right sideline. Caught by DK Metcalf. Second down coming up here for the Seattle Seahawks. Second and about 3. Pizza's good, by the way. Just want everyone to know, pizza's good. Monday Night Football is back. Pizza's good. Here we go. Handoff here. Gonna make it about a third and 2 here, as 3rd and short. Penny with a little bit of a gain here for Seattle. Guys, again, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. There we go. We're going to be talking about football. We're going to be talking about what we saw yesterday at halftime. We're going to be talking about this game, obviously, but so much to do, so much to see. So sit back, relax, enjoy football. If you can't watch the game live for whatever reason, I'm right here to bring it to you. 3rd and 2, 11:40 left in the game. In the first quarter, I should say. Geno Smith drops back on 3rd down. Looking, Smith, he's rushed. He's going to pick up and run with it. He throws it. Oh, it's wide open. Gisley wide open. Geno Smith faked everyone. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly, number 89, goes 38 yards to the house. And Seattle hosting their former Super Bowl winning quarterback, Russell Wilson, who just switched teams. Geno Smith with a little, as the announcers would say, razzle-dazzle. Blitz wasn't picked up. Geno Smith steps up in the pocket. They think he's going to run. He floats one up there for a wide-open Dissly. What a throw, what a catch, what a touchdown, what a drive. 6 plays. And the Seahawks strike first here in Seattle in this revenge game. What was supposed to be a revenge game for Big Russ, for Russell Wilson. Is it going to be a blowout the other way? Could you imagine if someone took the spread against Seattle? Could you imagine that? Not that I would do that. But, man, oh, man. Seattle Seahawks strike first. Who, if you had that in your parlay, man, I'm good for you, because a lot of people probably didn't. Guys, again, we have a lot of fun here. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. So Seattle strikes first here. Again, I mean, the emotions are running high for multiple reasons. Not only do you have this being a revenge game for all of Seattle, Let me fix that real quick. But not only is this like a little bit, or a lot of bit actually, of a revenge game for all of Seattle, you also have the fact that that Geno Smith, I should say, is a guy who not many people thought was going to be in a position to be the starting quarterback. Even though they lost Russell Wilson, it was always, who are they going to get in free agency? Is Drew Lock going to be the guy? Are they going to try to pick up Gardner Minshew? Are they going to try to get one of these other people? At the end of the day, they showed up to camp. They had a quarterback battle. And the guy who day in, day out won that battle, the guy who day in, day out showed up and played the best football, was Geno Smith. Whether or not I agree with Geno Smith being a starting quarterback of a team right now, or is he worth being a starting quarterback comparatively to everyone else in the league? Probably not, but he just went down there on the first play. We can only judge him on what he's done so far. And again, the very little much we have right now in this season, he's done a pretty good job. We'll see if he can sustain that throughout the game. But now the pressure shifts over to Russell Wilson. New team, new teammates, no new location. Actually, let me scratch that. New team, same location as he's playing here in Seattle today, but the big thing for Russell Wilson is now there's no excuses, because for years in Seattle there was the coaching staff maybe wasn't right, maybe the GM was not getting the right pieces around Russell Wilson. He was running like a chicken with his head cut off for a lot of the past few years. You know, outside of DK Metcalf, I mean, he had Tyler Lockett, but outside of that, he hasn't had that really top number one receiving option since Doug Baldwin. So, given all that, man, I mean, Russell Wilson now, he's got everything. He's got literally everything. Denver is a team that was, for years, a quarterback away, people said, from winning a Super Bowl. So let's see if they can cement that. Here we go. Myers here to kick things off here the other way. 11:26 remaining. Denver going to start here. Kickoff is going to be returned 2 yards deep in the end zone, and he is going to be brought down at the 10-yard line by a host of Seattle Seahawks. Oh, my God. They got right after him. You should have taken the knee, kid. But that's where he went down, and the 10-yard line is exactly where Russell Wilson, the former Seattle Seahawk, now he's getting a taste of his own medicine. For years, the 12th man was an advantage for him, and now it's his biggest disadvantage in this game. Here we go. They break the huddle. Wilson under center. Wilson under center. Man in motion into tight end. Wilson drops back to throw. Looks, fires to his tight end, and it's in and out of his hands. No good. Beck dropped it. Andrew Beck dropping it. By the way, dude, it's a really good thing that they got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman on this call, because half the game I'm going to be calling the game anyway. You wouldn't hear any of them talk because they don't talk for half the game. But that's what I do here. I talk. Goodbye. 2nd and 10. Oh, we got a fullback I formation here. Play action here for Wilson. Fires to Beck again. This time it's caught. Beck's got some room. Beck out to the 30. Beck to the 35. That's where he'll go down. A nice gain off the bootleg play action from Russell Wilson to Beck. That was really good. That was a really good play design. Beck broke free, and he was able to take full advantage of that hole, that little pocket in that zone defense. That's the other one. That's the other big thing I didn't talk about, Nathaniel Hackett. He was the Aaron Rodgers whisperer, the quarterback whisperer. Now he's got Russell Wilson. See if he can continue his success over here in Denver. Again, no excuses now for the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10. Ball to 36. It's going to be a toss. Monte Williams going to take it for a first down. Nice run. Williams breaks out on the outside. Picks up a first down, or at least close to it. 10:15 remaining in this quarter. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification button. Put your questions in the chat. We'll talk about it. We'll get this started. We'll have some fun tonight. Football is back. Football is back, and football is coming home. Not to England, though. It will never come home to England. Anyway, here we go. I'm so used to saying Seattle when talking about Russell Wilson. 2nd and 1, and that's a 2nd and inches here for Denver. It's going to be play action. Russell Wilson back to throw. Russell Wilson fires to Beck deep again. Oh, one-handed catch by the tight end, Beck. What a catch by Beck. Across midfield into Seattle territory. Russell Wilson found Beck, and Beck it was a little bit of an overthrow, but Beck made a great adjustment. One-handed grab. That's going to be on SportsCenter's top 10. You best believe it. What a what a catch there by Beck. 2 catches, 52 yards already in this game. He has been the Broncos offense so far. 9 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Ball now at the Seattle 28 as the Broncos going to hand it off here to Williams once again. Williams, another thumping run, picks up a first down. There's some pushing and shoving afterwards. Jamal Adams in the mix here. They break it up for now, but Jamal Adams and Williams are jaw-jacking at each other. Adams not happy at something apparently Williams said to him. Or maybe it was just because Jamal Adams just got his ass sent to the shadow realm. Here we go. 1st and 10, fresh set of downs for Denver. Ball at the 18. Play action again. Wilson, he's been successful at this. Wilson now nowhere to go. Russell Wilson rolling to his right. Russell Wilson fires. It's almost intercepted. Adams had a hand on it. Jamal Adams, who we just mentioned, jaw-jacking with the running back, makes the play. Would have been like his first interception in almost his entire career, you could say, because Jamal Adams is not a guy who's known for making big play interceptions. Not known for that at all. Guys, again, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, put your questions in the chat. Let's get it going. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. Be this game, it can be other games, it can be sports, I don't care. Let's go. Let's have fun tonight. 2nd and 10, 8:25 remaining in the first. Ball still at the 18-yard line. Wilson, and it's going to be a false start here. Flags come flying. That's exactly what it is. False start going to push the Denver Broncos, I should say, back 5 yards. 8:25 remaining. 2nd and 15. And that, hey man, it's that advantage. The 12th man is alive and well in Seattle. All right. This crowd is loud and proud, and they are showing Russell Wilson what his biggest advantage was for so long, that 12th man. 8:25 in the first. Wilson, handoff. Melvin Gordon trying to break through. Doesn't get much, but going to set up about a 3rd and 7, maybe a 3rd and 8 here. 8:14 and counting remain. 3rd and 10, I should say. Not 3rd and 8. Got my math wrong. I forgot there was a flag on the previous play. What do you want? It happens. Sometimes we're not good at math. I don't know. Are y'all good at math? Let me know in the comments, in the chat, whatever. 7 plays, 71 yards so far. Nice looking drive for Denver, but will that penalty have stalled them in their attempt to get to the end zone? Let's find out here. 3rd and 10, 5 wide here. Wilson in the gun. Russell Wilson takes the snap. He's looking. Wilson still looking. Wilson fires short, and it's going to be on a crossing route to Gordon. Not going to pick up the first down. He's going to be down at about the 13-yard line. And Russell Wilson staying out there. This is an interesting call. 4th and 4. Wilson staying out there late. Now they're going to send over the kicking unit. Little late. McManus running onto the field. Brandon McManus, kicker for the Denver Broncos. Originally, you thought they were going to go for it, but Russell Wilson just was staying on the field a little too long. I don't know what happened there. 30-yard attempt here for McManus. They got to get the snap off. They do. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. Brendan McManus scoring first here for the Broncos. He's the first Bronco to score in this game. 7-3 now here in Seattle and Monday Night Football, people. So 7-3. Denver had a good start to that drive, and then I think, like I said, that 5-yard penalty on the false start really plagued them, and they weren't able to overcome it, I should say. So that sucks. At least for them. It doesn't suck for me. I'm a Ravens fan. We won yesterday. Lamar Jackson can throw the ball. My biggest worry now is the Ravens are going to be too damn cheap to pay the man, but that's a story for another day, unless someone wants to send over a chat. You guys can also just send a regular chat. You don't need to send a super chat. Super chats, of course, do help out, but a like and a subscribe are just as good, honestly. But put your questions in the chat, whatever they are. We'll get to them. We'll try our best to get to them. We'll have fun. Like I said, these streams are all about having fun. We'll talk some football. At halftime, I'll really go into some of my key takeaways from opening weekend, and we'll get into that. But man, oh man, like football's back. Like, isn't it great to have football back? Honestly, isn't it great that we can know Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, 4 days for the majority of the week, you can have something to look forward to. For the majority of the week. And you know what? I know not a lot of people are out there. Not a lot of people out there, I should say, are NBA fans. You might not be an NHL fan, so you might not even have those things to look forward to. You might not be a WWE or an AEW fan like I am. You might just be a football fan. That might be the only sport or the only real big sport that you watch. And you know what? That's absolutely fine, because just like people can play their music their own way, just like you can listen to whatever music you like, you can watch whatever sports you like. And I'm just glad that y'all are choosing to watch with me right now. We're going to have a lot more fun as the year goes on. We're going to be doing these streams. But there's something just magical about football. I mean, again, it's an American thing. It is 100% an American thing. And, not really anymore, because, we got games in Germany. We're going out there. We're doing... The games in London are pretty successful. Like, the NFL is getting more popular, especially as time goes on. So, you know what? It might be. You know what? I might be capping a little bit. Football is a global juggernaut. I don't care what anyone says now. I've come to that conclusion in the last 30 seconds. As we go back to Denver, kicking off back to Seattle now. So Brandon McManus ends my rant here, my spiel. I don't even know what the hell that was. 6:55 remaining in the first quarter. McManus with a kickoff, and it's going to be taken at the 1 here by Seattle, and they're going to go out to about the 20-yard line. So Geno Smith going to go out once again as the starting quarterback. This was one of the most watched things. Geno Smith, former second round pick. A lot of people thought in that 2013 draft, or 2014 draft, I should say, he was going to be the only quarterback taken in the first round. He wasn't even that. E.J. Manuel was taken ahead of him. E.J. Manuel was a bust. A lot of people thought that Geno Smith was a bust, and he probably would have been a bigger. I think he would have been thought to have been a bigger bust had he been drafted in the first round. But I mean, like, he's the guy now. At least for this year, at least right now. He's the guy, and right now, 4 for 4, 71 yards and a touchdown. How can you can't really say anything against him yet. Let's find out if he can keep it up. Pistol formation here for Seattle. Smith takes the snap. Smith rolls to his left. Geno Smith looking. Option's not there. Geno Smith fires across his body for Disley, and it's going to be dropped, but a flag comes flying. It's going to be pass interference. Ref ball strikes again. The Zebras are back, ladies and gentlemen, with a fury, calling pass interference. That'll move the chains, and that'll move the chains actually across midfield. Penalty on Ronald Darby. And yeah, that's pass interference. That was a dangerous throw by Geno Smith. Geno Smith looks, fires, caught by Noah Fant, the former Bronco. The forgotten revenge soldier in this game, people. Noah Fant picks up a first down, and a flag comes flying in. But Noah Fant's a guy, he was part of that Russell Wilson trade. A lot of people thought that he was their best receiving option. You could still argue that Noah Fant was the Broncos' best receiving option. And he's a big security blanket in the middle of the field that Geno Smith is going to need to rely on this season. Let's see what the penalty is. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the defense. It was a hit on a defenseless player. So they're going to call down Kareem Jackson, number 22 for the Denver Broncos. Kareem Jackson came in with a late, helmet to helmet, I guess. It came in at the end of the play. Geno Smith was on his way down, and he hit him helmet to helmet. So it's going to have 15 yards, man. That in Seattle is booming and moving. All the way out to the 30. The opponent 30. Handoff here. Going to go to Homer, the fullback. Not going to gain much, maybe a yard, if that. 2nd and 9 coming up from the 29-yard line as Seattle is driving. They are in Denver territory. That's how you do it. Geno Smith, handoff. Here to Penny. Penny breaks loose. Penny all the way out into the red zone. He goes. He picks up a first down. Nice run there by Penny. Seattle is driving. On some Ricky Bobby Shiznit, they are driving. Seattle, oh my God, they are they're doing it. I took the spread. I went against the spread today just for the meme, and they're doing it. No way. We'll see. We'll see. They also, I don't know if they're covered against the spread, but we'll find out. Handoff here to Penny once again. He's going to go pick up about 4 yards. It's going to bring up a second down at the 12-yard line. Sorry, had to get something off camera. Rashad Penny, man. He's a big dude. He picked up some bulk in the offseason. You could definitely tell he's picked up some bulk in the offseason. Here is Rashad Penny. Here we go. Geno Smith drops back here. Looking. He fires short for Penny. Penny stiff arms a man. Penny's got room. Oh, but it immediately gets stuffed. It's going to bring up a crucial 3rd and 3 for Denver. For Seattle, I should say. Geno Smith has not thrown an incompletion so far. 6 of 6, 88 yards, already has a touchdown, and Seattle is driving now deep in the red zone. 3rd and 2. Can Denver stop this momentum that Seattle has built up here at home? 3rd and 2, ball at the 8-yard line. Handoff. No, play action. My mistake. Fires. Noah Fant picks up a first down. The big target, middle of the field. It's exactly what he needed to do. He sat down right there, right exactly where the first down marker was at the 6-yard line, and he got exactly that. Great job there by Noah Smith. Great trust there by Geno Smith, trusting his receiver in the middle of the field, his big tight end Noah Fant, former Pro Bowler. Big shout out to Noah Fant. That was one guy in the trade, man. I did not want to lose if I was Denver. That was like I would have given you Jerry Jeudy. I would have given you Cortland Sutton. I would have given you anybody. But really, I would not have given away Noah Fant. I'm sorry. I just would not have given away Noah Fant. Because having that target in the middle of the field is so critical. Like a formality, they bring out the chains, and yep, that's the first down very clearly. Oh. What? They reset it. Okay, 4th and 1, whatever. We're getting in the groove of things, folks. We're getting in the groove of things. 4th and 1. 4th and inches is more like it. They literally said it was like an inch or two. Fourth and inches in the red zone for Seattle. Is there any question what they do here? Man in motion. It's Noah Fant. Geno Smith under center. Geno Smith going for the sneak. Did he get it off that second push? Did he get it? Oh, it's going to be so close. Did he get that first down? It's going to depend where they spot the football. It's going to be really close. Oh, he got that. That second effort may have done it, but oh, was it enough? Let's see. Let's see. Like they're showing the replay. Did that ball cross the plane? I think it did. He got it. I think he got it. I think he got it. What do you mean? Troy, are we watching the same game? He got it. Off that replay, I think he got it. Well, I don't know what the spot's gonna be. They have not looked at the replay yet, but they're going based off the spot, and it's gonna be short. According to the spot, Pete Carroll, you might want to challenge this one, bud. Pete Carroll, you might want to challenge this one, man. Oh, you really might want to challenge this one, Pete. I think he picked it up. I really think he picked it up. Oh, man. Nate says, where the F is Jerry? I have no idea where Jerry is right now. All I know is I'm here, and I'm watching football. Good to see you, Nate. Good to see you, Nate. Always good to see people here. But yeah, no Jerry, but it is me. It's me. It's Omar Q. Guys, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. So far, I mean, Seattle has really impressed me with the resolve they have. Geno Smith has not thrown an incompletion in this game. That is crazy to think about when we're at this point in the NFL. Like, that Geno Smith is not throwing an incompletion. He has his team up. I really do think Pete Carroll, they just called it a fourth down, or turnover on downs on fourth down. I really do think Pete Carroll needs to pick up that handkerchief he's got, throw it, and challenge it. Like, if we're being totally 100% honest and realistic about it, Pete, your team is garbage. Your team, everyone thinks your team is garbage. Your team is a team that everyone's talking about, is going to just have the number 1 overall pick because that's how freaking garbage they are, right? That's what people think about the Seahawks. That is not me saying that's what I think. I mean, even though, you know what? They're probably the worst team in football, on paper at least. I mean, in practice, we saw a lot of bad football yesterday by some teams you might not have expected. We'll talk about that at halftime. But really, if we're getting down to it, Pete... Your team is a team that nobody really expects anything of. Be ballsy. Throw the challenge flag. Your job is not secure, by the way. People want your head, man. People have been saying that Pete Carroll might be out for a very long time. And it might be coming close, man. It might be time for a whole new regime. Not just the quarterback, but the coach as well. We'll find out. Guys, as I'm chewing, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. So Pete Carroll did not, man, Pete, that's a bad move. He did not throw the challenge flag. So Russell Wilson going to start backed up in his own territory. Ball at the 6-yard line, handoff to Williams. Williams going to pick up a first down all the way near the 18, maybe the 20-yard line. Javonte Williams, man. If you didn't pick him in your fantasy football league, I don't know what you were doing. In fact, I checked my main league, but I have not checked my work league. I'm kind of scared to check my work league because they drafted without me. My work league drafted without me. I didn't have time to set my lineup. I didn't have connection. Oh well. Anyway, here we go. First down. It's going to be a toss from Russell Wilson out to his tight end, and it's going to be a first down. The Broncos keep the chains moving. Denver just keeping the chain, just moving those chains every single play. Another first down, 1:55 remaining here in the first quarter. As I am checking in on my fantasy league, which hopefully is not doing too bad. By the way, guys, I hope you're not doing too bad. If you're watching this, Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you really hit that like button, it helps the channel grow, helps my self-esteem. Which, who wouldn't want to help my self-esteem? Do a good deed today, folks. Play action here on first down. Russell Wilson fires again to his tight end. It's going to be caught and about 3 yards short of a first down. Going to set up a 2nd and 3, 1:25 remaining in the first quarter. Also, guys, put your questions in the chat, man. We're here to have fun. We're here to talk football. We're here to talk sports. We're here to talk whatever the hell you guys want to talk about. You guys want to talk to me about wrestling? Talk about wrestling. You guys want to talk to me about damn. We can try to talk about, like, curling. I'll try to even talk about curling if you want. But y'all let me know what you guys want to talk about. 2nd and 3. 58 seconds remaining in the first. Going to get at least 2 more plays off here in this quarter. Handoff here to... Ooh, good job by Gordon. Melvin Gordon with that second effort able to move the pile, pick up a first down near midfield. And let's see. Yep. This is what happens when I don't draft. I get crappy players and I get blown out week 1. Ain't that a business? It be like that. Never let auto draft rule your life, kids. Always find an internet connection, even when you don't have one. Here we go. The 12th man is getting loud here. Ball at the Denver 47-yard line. 1st and 10. They got to get a playoff here. Wilson takes the snap. Flags come flying. Somebody jumped, and it was definitely on Denver. I saw the right side of that line jump, man. False start. Offense. Number 72. There we go. And it's that 12th man advantage as well. This happened on the last drive as well. This time Garrett Bowles dropping offsides there. Or hopping, I should say, offsides there for Denver. Again, they got to get one more play off here in this quarter. 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Clock is stopped. Or, no, they don't. What the hell? When did that happen? Oh, runoff. It was an offensive. Okay, never mind. Offensive play runoff, or offensive flag runoff. We're relearning football, guys, as we go along throughout this process. But here we go. After 1, who would have thunk it? Seattle is up 7-3 after 1. And they could have been up 14-3. The way their drive was going, if Pete Carroll calls that, or if Pete Carroll challenges that play, I'm telling you, Seattle could be up 14-3 right now. That's not the case, though. They didn't challenge, and instead they moved to just take what they got. And or not take what they got. They moved to turn the ball over and let the Broncos take what they want. But I don't know, man. I think Pete Carroll, see, it's these decisions. It's these decisions in critical moments that I'm like, oh, come on, Pete. Understand what your team is, right? A few years ago, Joe Flacco, right? Joe Flacco, a few years ago, he lost his job in Baltimore. He goes over to Denver, of all places. He goes over to Denver. And he becomes the guy there, right? He becomes the starting quarterback of the Denver Broncos. They weren't really that good. Everyone knew they weren't that good, and Flacco wasn't going to be the fix to their problems. They went into a game against, I believe, the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think it was one of those games where Minshew had a great last-minute comeback against the Jacksonville Jaguars, I believe. And it comes to a point where they had a chance to go for it on 4th down or punt the ball back to the Jaguars and give them a chance to tie the game. And instead, it was like 4th and short. Flacco wanted to go for it. The head coach, Vic Fangio at the time, did not want to go for it. And they ended up punting the ball back. The Broncos lost the game. And Flacco comes out in the press conference and says, guys, I'm going to be real with you. We're a 2-6 football team. How are we scared? Like, we cannot play scared football when you're a 2-6 football team. Understand who we are. Understand what we are. Like you know, they're not the Patriots. They're not the Bucks with Tom Brady. They're not one of those flashy big time teams. Like, it was the Broncos in 2019. It wasn't gonna set the world on fire with this revolutionary defensive scheme, Vic. That wasn't gonna be enough. And that's the biggest thing for a coach to know: when to take those moments. Understanding what your team is, and understanding that when your team actually has a chance to win and you're a bad football team, to be ballsy enough to take it. Like, you saw what did Brian Daboll do yesterday? Another team in the New York Football Giants that people thought very little of. They thought everyone thinks very little of the New York Football Giants, and they went out there, had a chance to win the game on basically the final play of the game against the team that made the playoffs last year, and they took it. Just saying, man. Here we go. 1st and 15 here after the penalty. Start of the second quarter. Wilson rolls out. Wilson's rush. Wilson going to be sacked and brought down. Going to make it a 2nd and 18. William Luongo in the chat. What the hell is William Luongo doing in there? Was that William Luongo from high school? Hey, Will. What's up, Will? How you doing? William says, we're not the Patriots, making me relive the glory days over here. Hey, it was 2019. Those were still the glory days for the Patriots. You guys just come off a Super Bowl. How's it going, though, Will? Good to see you. Hit that like button for me. Anyway, 2nd and 18. Here we go. Handoff. Gonna go to Gordon, and Gordon's gonna pick up a nice couple of yards. Gonna call it about 5. Gonna set up 3rd and 12 for the Denver Broncos. So 3rd and long here for Denver. 13:58 remaining in the quarter and counting. Nathaniel Hackett, first season as a coach, 7 years as an offensive coordinator in the NFL. Most recently with the with the Green Bay Packers under Aaron Rodgers. Is that how well they're doing, right? Anyway, but it may be, Will says. Good to see you, Will. Good to see you. Hope everything's well. Hope the baby's well. Although the baby's probably growing by now because that was like probably 2 years ago or whatever. Oh my gosh, we're getting old. 3rd and 12. Oh, Russell Wilson. Ball is tipped. Oh my God. So much just happened. Russell Wilson was brought down as he's going down. He threw the ball on a prayer. Got tipped in the air for an eternity. And, oh, my goodness, that could have been really bad for Denver. Instead, they're going to call a flag here as, oh, Jamal Adams gingerly walking off the field. So much happening right now. Illegal formation on the offense. Penalty decline. It's going to be a 4th and 12. Denver's going to be forced to punt. But the big story right now, Jamal Adams, former Pro Bowl safety for the Seattle Seahawks, seemingly injured in some manner on that play, walking very, very gingerly, very, very slowly. He came in and was the one who blitzed Wilson. And Jamal Adams, yeah, the second he got up after that rush, he was limping. So 4th and 12. Waitman going to punt. That's Corliss Waitman. Ooh, almost. Oh, my God. That was almost blocked. We barely got it off. Fair catch for the Seahawks at the 19-yard line. Oh, my goodness gracious. Will says, always respected your sports talk back then. Now you got this channel. You think I'm going to pass up being here? Oh, I appreciate you, Will. I really appreciate you. Again, big love to your family. Big love to you, my G. I mean, we were notable. We were notable to have some very intense sports discussions, among other things, back in high school. But man, no, I mean, that was back when the Ravens-Patriots rivalry was still a rivalry. Remember those days when that was still a rivalry? The funny thing is that was like 3 years ago or whatever, and it feels like an eternity. It's crazy. William Luongo. Oh, man, good to see you, Will. Good to see you. Again, hope everything's well. Stick around if you can, man. Ask your questions. We'll talk about it. I'll let you know what I think about the Patriots. Man, oh, man. I got to tell you something about the Patriots real quick, though. How y'all let Tua turn the ball over do that to you? Like Tua Tagovailoa yesterday looked like a man on a mission, and he was exactly that. And you guys could not protect, and did not do a good job protecting Mac Jones. And that's something that Bill Belichick has done very well at, is seeking out and developing good offensive line talent. They just weren't able to do it yesterday. Apologies, by the way, if my voice is scratchy. Apologies, by the way, everyone who's listening, if I cough here and there. Have a little bit of an illness. Hopefully we'll get over it soon, but we're going to stick around here. We're going to have fun, as we always do. William Luongo says, shoot, my guy, especially once the Fantasy Football League started. Oh, yeah, the Fantasy Football League that started. Remember, good times, right? Good times, people. Guys, it's not too late to start fantasy football, by the way. It's never too late. I've started fantasy football after the first week as well. Always a fun time. You can always have a good time with fantasy football. Always. But guys, if you're watching right now, I want y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're going to be here for the entire game. We're going to be talking about it. We're going to be talking about the other NFL games. Excuse me. We're going to be talking about the other NFL games as well that happened later on at halftime. But put your questions in the chat. Please do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps the channel grow, helps me out, helps keep up us keep doing what we're doing here, and it also helps my self-esteem. So do a good deed today, all right? Do a good deed and help me out, please. I say non-forcibly. Anyway, Seahawks going to take the ball at the 19-yard line, start this drive. 13-14 remaining in the second. Handoff here to Rashad Penny. Penny, not much to do, not much to go, nowhere to go, I should say. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Seattle Seahawks. Again, Seattle's still winning this game. I want that to be abundantly clear. Seattle Seahawks are still winning this game, and we are into the second quarter. My God. By God, as JR would say, as good old Jim Ross would say. You got William Wong on the chat saying, you're right. Normally, we're all good with protection, but we, on the pages, I'll finish reading that in a second here. 2nd and 9 here. Ball to 20. Going to be a play action here. Geno Smith throws to DK Metcalf, getting me some fantasy football points. Getting me some good old fantasy football points. Going to set up a 3rd and 2. Right around the 3rd and 2. 12:24 remaining in the half. Oh, they're going to call it a 3rd and 1. It's a little bit of a long yard, but I'll give it to them. 3rd and 1, whatever. Hell, it's their funeral. 3rd and 1 here. Geno Smith in the gun with Penny. Takes a snap. He fires quick to Penny. Penny's got to make a move for a first down. He does with that extra step. Picks up a first down. And the Seahawks are still going, keeping this drive alive. Rashad Penny, man, again, that's actually very true. Was a guy who was banged up. The people really wanted to see him do well, especially in Seattle. He's been around for a little bit, and hey, man, he has been doing it. He's been putting in the work, and he is a fantasy football stud when healthy. But that's the big question: when healthy. 1st and 10. Play action. Smith stays in the pocket, going to throw it short for right, and that's going to be nowhere to go. A little bit of extracurriculars after the play. Flags come a-flying. That was Cooper. There was a little something there. It wasn't anything penalty worth, right? Unsportsmanlike conduct. Taunting. Oh, and there we go. Taunting, rearing its ugly head in the 2022 NFL season. That was Eskridge, I should say. Eskridge getting tackled there by Cooper, and Cooper stood over him a little bit, I guess. Oh, they called that taunting. Boo. Shame on you. That was not taunting. Whatever. It picks up some extra yardage here for Seattle, so I guess good for them. Here we go. Handoff to Penny. Rashad Penny breaks it through into Denver territory. Ball comes loose, though. Oh, my God. Seattle able to get on top of it. He was so lucky. Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny broke that out for nearly a 30-yard rush deep into Denver territory. And then he fumbled towards the end of it. He was lucky. That was a great... Was that Roby? Ronald Darby, I should say. Great play by Ronald Darby. Causing that fumble, but Seattle able to hop on top of it. Could have been a disastrous play. Still, they end up keeping some yardage there. Ball to 26, 1st and 10. Seattle takes the snap. Fires short on a crossing route. And it's going to be to Homer for a gain of 5. Flags come flying, though, at the end of that play. So flags come flying. 10 minutes remaining in this half. In the second quarter, you could say, too, as the refs are now spending an eternity trying to figure out what the hell they want to do. It looks like the penalty is going to be on Denver. Looks like the penalty is going to be on Denver. Pete Carroll trying to make a decision here. Let's figure out what the hell this penalty was. Either way, it's going to help out Seattle. Oh, man. Illegal hands to the face. It should not be an automatic first down. I am so sorry to all of my offensive aficionados out there. And the worst thing I hate about defensive penalties is that automatic first down. I hate that. I really hate that. I mean, I understand pass interference and unnecessary roughness and all that stuff, but on a hands to the face on one of those or a holding, I'm like, nah, shouldn't. If it's a 5-yard penalty, it should not be an automatic first down. Anyway, it is in this case. Ball to 21. It's going to be a toss to Rashad Penny. Penny working, cuts back, gains about 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up. 9:42 remaining in this quarter as we get the image of Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams getting carted off the field. That is, oof. If you are a Seattle Seahawks fan, that is not a good thing right there. Jamal Adams seemingly, you hate to see it. He's getting carted off that field. Here we go. It's going to be a quarterback draw on 2nd and 7. Geno Smith looking like a Lamar Jackson out there. Very close to picking up a first down. He was doing a little shake and bake on some Lamar Jackson, isn't it? We love to see that. 3rd and 1. Flag comes flying late after the play. Holding on the offense, so I guess that's why he was able to get that much room. Replay 2nd down, so that's going to bring that all the way back now. So that was a great play for Geno Smith, at least at one point. You thought it was a good play for Geno Smith at one point, but evidently no. As they call holding. Oh, he was already on the ground. You don't even need to. Oh, he was already on the ground. I don't know about this. You refs need to stop, man. This is madness. 2nd and 18. Oh, wow. A 2nd and 18 now for Seattle. Back at the 29-yard line. Quick screen here for DK Metcalf. Metcalf rolls across his body. Nowhere to go. DK Metcalf losing 7 yards on the play. DK Metcalf threw his, oh my God, they threw the DK Metcalf about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He tried to cut back and do a little something. There was just nowhere for him to go. He got no blocking, no help whatsoever. Man, he made nobody miss is what happened there, Troy. Nobody missed on those tackles. 3rd and 26. 3rd and 26, a loss of 8. I undersold it. It was a loss of 8. Here we go. 3rd and 26. They're going to try to make this a more makeable field goal for Myers, and it's going to be a gain of about maybe 5-6 yards. Well, it's going to set up about a... So Jason Myers coming out. They gained 6 yards. So it's going to be about a 49-yard field goal for Myers. About a 49-yard field goal for Jason Myers. 51 of 60 on field goal attempts from 40 to 49 yards. This is exactly 49 yards is what it is. 4th and 20, 49 yards, 7:27 remaining in the third or in the half. Myers' kick is up on its way, and it drifts a little bit, but just good. Jason Myers, just good there. No Blair Walshing today. There is no Blair Walshing today. So, I mean, guys, honestly, so, like, if we're being honest right now, the big story is I'm gonna change a little something real quick. But guys, right now the big story is the injury to Jamal Adams. I'm trying to pull up more information as we get it. So as of right now, Jamal Adams is out. He's doubtful. That is the official word. Jamal Adams, the Pro Bowl safety, is doubtful. And I don't know. It could be a very serious injury. I'm, again, trying to get more information on it as we speak. But, yeah, he was bringing that energy early, and now not a good sign there, getting loaded on that cart. But, yeah, so it looks like Jamal Adams injured during the Monday Night Football game between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. He was going in for a sack on Russell Wilson. He blitzed right down the middle. He had him. He was bringing him down. He brought him down. Russell Wilson, of course, got the pass off, so it didn't matter. But he got him down. And as Jamal Adams is getting up, you see him kind of limping. And he limped off that field, walking extremely, as they say, gingerly off that field. Not a good sign, man. Not a good sign with not seeing him in the game for the rest of the time. As I try to get some more information here. Yep. So, yeah. It's crazy. Guys, hit that like button. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever new video is released. And, again, I just want to reiterate, like it was the way that Jamal Adams just got injured was nuts. I mean, it wasn't like anything serious. It was just like a freak thing. Is what I'm trying to get across. It was a freak thing. Like, he went in for a sack, and he just came up awkwardly on that leg, and he couldn't put pressure on it. Couldn't put any pressure on it. It is what it is. We'll keep you guys updated as we go through this stream, as I find out more information. As Adam Lechertier tweets about it, as he is prone to do. 10-3 now after that field goal. Seattle scores again. 7:20 remaining. So far, they are up on the spread. I am against the spread in this game. I'm not going to lie to y'all. And I'm good right now. I am good. See, everyone take a knee for the rest of the game. Let's do what they should have done in the last game of last year's NFL season. Everyone take a knee. Let's just go home. Everyone goes home healthy. No more injuries. No more none of that. Let's just go home, everyone. I doubt that's going to be the case, but hey, you blame me for trying. I'm trying to get them. I went against the spread, all right? I was like, oh, come on. The 12th man, you can't root against the 12th man. Best home field advantage in the NFL, apparently. Guys, hit that like button, though. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Denver going to start here. Excuse me. So Denver here, 1st and 10. Ball at about the 25-yard line. I formation here for Denver. Wilson under center. Toss here to Javonte Williams. Williams running. Williams gets brought back. Oh, lost our yardage there. He gets dropped there by a host of Seattle defenders. Jackson and company converging on Williams. Brings up a 2nd and 11 here for Denver. Ball at their own 24-yard line. Under 7 minutes remaining in this half. There's absolutely nowhere for Javonte Williams to go there. Absolutely nowhere for him to go. 2nd and 11. 6:39 and counting remaining. Ball at the 26, or ball at the 24, I should say. It's going to be a screen to Javonte Williams. He's going to pick up some yardage. Williams shuffling. Williams keeps those legs churning, and he's going to be brought down about 3 yards shy of a first down. Sets up 3rd and 3. Sets up a 3rd and 3. Sorry, 3rd and 2 is what they're going to call it. I'm always a yard off on these things because I'm watching on my screen. What can you do? Anyway, 3rd and 2. 6:05 and counting remaining in the second quarter. Russell Wilson has yet to target a wide receiver in this game. It's been to the tight ends. It's been to these running backs. It's 5 wide now. Let's see what he does. 3rd and 2. 5 wide here for Russell Wilson in Seattle as a Denver Bronco. Words I never thought would come out of my mouth. He drops back. Wilson fires deep downfield. Has a man. It's to Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy keeps it alive. Jerry Jeudy still going. Jerry Jeudy to the end zone. Touchdown. Russell Wilson said he heard what I said. Russell Wilson heard what I said, talking shit, saying he hasn't thrown to a wide receiver in this game, and said, son, hold my Gatorade. What a throw. A little bit underthrown, but oh man, Jeudy is so talented. He was able to catch it, shake off that defender, and outrun everybody else for a 67-yard touchdown. What a play. Jerry Jeudy, you are amazing. And the Seattle Seahawks let that one go. Oh my God, they were doing so good in coverage up until that play. They got absolutely burned by Jerry Jeudy, and that ties up the game 10-10. With the extra point good, 10-10 tie right now here in Seattle. See, that shows you the momentum can change quickly. That's why if I was the Seattle Seahawks, man, I'm going for it. I'm doing all that stuff, man. It is not good. Guys, hit that like button. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. We got daily videos on the NFL, the NBA, and much, much more. Those are coming back. Was on vacation for a little bit, but we're back and we're better than ever. We're going to be doing a lot more. You best believe that. Yeah. So, guys, as they go to commercial break, 10-10 tie. They had a chance. The Seahawks had a chance, and I think now like the momentum is shifting. Momentum is really shifting, and if Seattle wants to stay in this game, they're gonna have to play aggressive. Like when you're the worst team, you got to play aggressive. You have to play aggressive. Yeah, and that's just it, man. That's just it. Just wanted to go back to the Jamal Adams injury. For those of you who missed it, Jamal Adams, Pro Bowl safety for the Seattle Seahawks, was injured on a blitz. He came in and pressured Russell Wilson from the middle of the field. He got up to him and brought him down. And as Jamal Adams was getting up, you saw him gingerly walk on that ankle. It was almost like he could put no pressure on that ankle. At least we thought it was the ankle originally. That's what everyone is pointing to. We now know officially from Seahawks PR the injury is sustained to his knee. He is doubtful. There was the image now of Jamal Adams getting carted off the field, which is never a good sign if you're a Seattle Seahawks fan. You gave up a boatload of picks to get him, and that was supposed to be your defensive anchor, and now could be facing a serious injury. Like if he can't put any pressure on it, if he's getting carted off the field, obviously we don't hope that, but it could be bad for Seattle. And they were showing promise early on in the Denver game, but we'll see what happens with Jamal Adams. We'll see what happens. We're back to the game now. 67-yard touchdown from Russell Wilson to big bad Jerry Jeudy. Here we go. Kick is going to be taken in the end zone, and it is going to be a knee for Seattle. That is probably the right move, considering some of these last plays we've had. As oh my God, they made a Indiana Jones style animation here for the Denver Broncos' trade for Russell Wilson. That is funny. That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Russell Wilson very fired up on the sideline after that 67-yard touchdown, as he should be, man, as he should be. But let's see if Seattle can fire back here. 1st and 10, 5:34 remaining in the second. Geno Smith drops back. Geno Smith looks. Geno Smith rush. Geno Smith fires short to his tight end. It's Disley, and he is gonna gain about 3 yards. So a play that was gonna lose yardage, a play that really wasn't going anywhere, they're able to make something out of. That was good, a really good job there from Geno Smith, who, by the way, Geno Smith, say what you want, 13 for 13, 101 yards, and a touchdown in this game. He's playing efficient, and he's not making mistakes at all so far. And given that, he's probably going to make a mistake now. But, man, that is so far so good for Geno Smith. Let's see. 2nd and 7 now. 4:51 and counting remaining. Hand off here to Rashad Penny. Oh, nice cut there. Double cut by Rashad Penny. Brought down short of a first down, but a flag comes in late. So flag comes in there now. As the referees are conversing, I don't know what this might be. We're waiting to hear. Holding on the defense, automatic first down. Nathaniel Hackett drops his arms in dismay. Unbelievable. He cannot believe it. Oh, wow. So there you see it. There you have it, folks. That's how. Look, the Seattle Seahawks have been able to capitalize on mistakes made here by the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 here, ball at the 37, I should say, yard line. Ball to 37-yard line. Play action. Geno Smith has time. Fires across his body, and it's incomplete. Intended for Rashad Penny. 2nd and 10 coming up. Clock stop with 4:15 remaining in the half. Guys, if you're just joining us, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Geno Smith in the gun. Changes the play at the line. Smith drops back. Smith looks. He dodges a player. He fires deep downfield. Caught! Tyler Lockett. Oh, sorry, Marquise Goodwin. He's still in the league. I thought that was number 16. No, it was number 11. Marquise Goodwin still in the league. Still around. Love to see it. Picking up a first down near midfield for Seattle. And the Seattle Seahawks, man, they are taking advantage of this zone defense. They're hitting the outsides, and Geno Smith is taking advantage of these screens and at whatever yardage he gets. 14-15 for Geno Smith, 117 yards, 10-10 tie right now. Let me get that screen back up. Here we go. Smith rolls out, bootleg, play action, fires, caught by the tight end, and he's gonna go pick up a first down and more. Geno Smith playing like a man possessed right now. He's looking like Russell Wilson out there right now. Colby Parkinson picks up a first down. So Geno Smith doing a good job. DK Metcalf here on a screen. Does not go backwards, so that's an improvement. Picks up about 4, maybe 5 yards on that play. Excuse me. Man, no, that is a guy I definitely don't want to tackle. I mean, there's a few. Derrick Henry's number 1, obviously. Nobody. I don't want to be in Derrick Henry will send me to the shadow realm by just looking at me. All right. I don't want to be tackling no Derrick Henry. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Smith fires up top, caught, touchdown. Geno Smith to Parkinson. Geno Smith once again hits in tight end. Russell Wilson looking up at the Big Tron like, what the hell's going on out here? I'm not playing for y'all no more. But Geno Smith, 25-yard touchdown pass up top. Beautiful touch pass to Colby Parkinson. Holy bleep, bleep, bleep. That was great. Oh, my God. He was all alone up top. No coverage on top. Perfectly thrown ball by Geno Smith. 7 plays, 75 yards, 3 minutes. And the Seahawks, yes, the Seahawks, once again, up by a touchdown, covering the spread, baby. Let's go. I don't know. I still to this day or to this minute don't know why I exactly picked the Seattle Seahawks on the spread. But I was like, man, I don't know why I went against the spread, but I was like, man, there's something in this game. I feel the upset. I really feel the upset, man. It's big. It's big. It's happening before our very freaking eyes, ladies and gentlemen. It is happening. By God. By God. By God. Guys, if you're just joining us, by the way, I will catch up to the chats in just a second, doing a little bit of some stuff here. But guys, if you're just joining us, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Got daily videos and much, much more here on the channel. Be sure, by the way, if you're a sports fan, or sorry, a wrestling fan, I should say. If you're a wrestling fan, be sure to go over to youtube.com/Real Take Wrestling for all your wrestling-related needs. Man, oh man. Guys, what a time. Again, we'll get to the chats in just a second. I'm actually posting something as we speak. Anyway, guys, we have so much here to talk about. How is Seattle right now? Okay, again, I picked them, but it was a meme, guys. I didn't actually think that was gonna happen. Yet here we are, and it has happened. I mean, craziness. What a game this is turning into. Who knows? Who knows what could happen now? But of course, the injury happened to Jamal Adams. We hope he's okay. Let's get to some of these chats real quick. We got William Wongo in the chat saying, what are your thoughts on the Dak injury and the Cowboys, their whole backup situation? I mean, they better be getting on the phone and hey, man, what's Phillip Rivers' availability right now? That would be my first thought. I was like, hey, Phillip, how's it going? How you doing? You feeling good? Hey, Drew Brees, you feeling good right now? I would be getting on the phone trying to get someone, man. Cooper Rush ain't the answer. Cooper Rush is not the answer right now. Long-term, short-term, however you want to see it, it ain't Cooper Rush. I'm so sorry. And by the way, Dak is someone, you hate to see Dak go down with an injury, right? I mean, that is what it is. But, come on, guys. Cooper Rush, let's not kid ourselves and act like he's going to be the savior. We saw what would happen, right? We've seen what would happen. But guys, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. William, by the way, thank you for the follow on Twitter. We got Heel Santa coming back. Heel Santa is back. Hey, dude, what's up, Heel Santa? William also says, seeing Geno twice a year when he was with the Jets, I could tell he had skills and the IQ to make it in the league. Now he's in a situation that supports him. Hopefully he shines. That is what we hope. We hope that these quarterbacks shine. We hope. You should wish nothing but success for these quarterbacks and these players, man. 1st and 10, though, for a very successful quarterback in Russell Wilson, who hands it off to another successful running back in Javonte Adams, who gets near a first down in the waning seconds leading up to the 2-minute warning here in this quarter. And that's going to take it down to the 2-minute warning. Broncos going to face a 2nd and 1 on the other side of the 2-minute break. And Seattle's still winning right now, 17-10. But yeah, I mean, it's good to see. It's good to see Geno Smith right now doing well. It's really good to see him doing well so far in this game. And we got Heel Santa in the chat asking me, how is Rashad Penny doing? He's looking big. He's looking stocky in the best way possible. He's running through people. And, man, he's got 53 yards, averaging 6.5 yards per carry. So, yeah, he's Heel Santa, he's doing well. Rashad Penny is doing pretty well, by the way. Welcome back, Heel Santa. I haven't seen you in a while on either of the shows. Where you been? No, but I'm glad you're here now. Either way, I don't care where you've been, but I'm just glad you're here now. As with everybody. We got William saying, shoot, Favre, you still in shape? I would say no. I mean, and also Favre might be, I don't know. I don't know if he can play quarterback from behind bars, considering he's involved in some sort of Medicare fraud scheme right now. It is not great. Not great for him to be involved in that. But Then again, hey, that's Brett Favre's decision. Ain't got nothing with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't do that. We got we got William also saying that, hate to say it, but Russell, as smart as he is, when Adam goes out, he attacked over the top. Exactly what you do. Yeah, Russell Wilson has the IQ, probably a better football IQ than maybe anyone outside of Tom Brady. Like, actually, anyone outside of Tom Brady. I think those are the two like smartest quarterbacks there are in football right now. And Tom Brady's been around for like 25 years. Like, the dude just knows football. I mean, but Russell Wilson, like, he's like right up there, like same level as him. And it's just like, if he sees an advantage, he's gonna take it. I just don't know if they seem to be running a more conservative style offense. Like, they seem to be doing a lot of runs, a lot of counters with the running back. I'm interested to see what they do here on the other side of this 2-minute warning. You got Jamal Adams out. Take advantage of it, man. Take real advantage of it while you can. Anyway, so Russell Wilson, they called it a first down. Whoa, wow. The phantom first down here. Russell Wilson, ball at the 31-yard line. I don't think that was a first down, but okay, NFL, whatever. Wilson drops back. Wilson's rushed. It's a screen. Javonte Williams has it, and he's got room. Williams stays on his feet, keeps those legs a-churning for a first down. Down at the Denver 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for them. Under a minute and 40 and counting remaining. Heel Santa in the chat says, my bad, man. I'll start coming more often. Oh, my God. Heel Santa, it's not even anything. I was joking. Anyway, here we go. Wilson drops back. Wilson going to be forced to run. Wilson nowhere to go. Maybe gains a yard, but nowhere else to go. 1:20 and counting remaining. That clock is ticking down now. Denver still has all 3 timeouts. 2nd and 8. We're now under a minute and 10 remaining. Wilson trying to get the play in. He's trying to set him up. As we get close to a minute and 4, minute and 3, minute and 2. Clock is ticking away. 2nd and 8 here for Russell Wilson. He's got himself and Williams in the gun. Takes the snap. Wilson rolls to his left. Russell Wilson still looking deep downfield. Has a man. He can't get both feet down. KJ Hamler could not bring it in. Great effort. Was not able to get that second foot inbounds. Would have been a big gain, but alas, it is instead an incompletion. 3rd and 8 now. 3rd and 8, 48 seconds remaining. So, if anything for Denver, that stopped the clock. This 12th man is helping them. This 12th man is loud, man. Russell Wilson now, it's getting to him. He called a timeout. They're forced to burn a timeout now. Russell Wilson wasn't able to communicate with his teammates, and they're forced to call a timeout. The 12th man is hot, and you know they were going to be. It's Russell Wilson's return. Like, they obviously, they love Russell Wilson in Seattle. We all get that. We all understand that. But, man, oh, man, you thought that they were just going to let him stroll on in and have this whatever win. By the way, I love that Ripien's, like name is just kind of like taped on the back of his jersey. As if we're not expecting you to play. It doesn't even matter. I love that. The backup for the Broncos. His name is like literally taped onto the back of his jersey. Excuse me. Again, sorry, battling illness. 3rd and 8 now. 7 penalties on the Broncos. Ball just short of midfield. Wilson drops back. Wilson looking. Wilson steps back, fires, caught middle of the field. Cortland Sutton, and he's got room. Cortland Sutton stiff arms a man out of bounds across the 25. Great job there by Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton goes ad hoc, picks up a first down and more, makes a few people miss, uses his speed, and gets out of bounds, saving a timeout. Ball at the 24-yard line. 38 seconds remaining. Denver has 2 timeouts. Wilson in the gun takes the snap. Russell Wilson looks. He fires deep to the end zone. It's almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of Quandre Diggs. It's like the ball was meant to be thrown to him. He looked like the receiver. Russell Wilson said, oh, look, number 6, Green, that's me. I played for that team, right? No, he forgot he played for the Broncos for a second. Oh, it was right there for Quandre Diggs. Oh, you hate to see it if you're a Seattle fan. Either way, 2nd and 10 now, so the Broncos get a lucky break there. 2nd and 10, 17-10 in this ball game. Seattle up. Wilson in the gun. Wilson takes the snap. Russell Wilson looking. Russell Wilson gets brought down, sacked down at the 32-yard line. Russell Wilson gets brought down and brought down hard. Excuse me. That was Barton coming in. Big number 57. Comes in, brings him down. And brings down the house along with it. They are in field goal range. Ball is at the Seattle 32. Denver is in Seattle's side of the field. They are in Seattle's side of the field. So it's a 3rd and 18, though. Ball at the 32. They're looking at about a 49, maybe 50-yard field goal, 49-yard field goal from the 32-yard line. But let's see. Maybe if you're Seattle, could you drive them back a little more? Could you force them to do something a little more? If I'm Denver, if you're Denver, do you just think about handing it off to Javonte Williams? You know he's going to gain at least like 5 yards. That's what he's been doing all game. See, 3rd and 18. Wilson in the gun, looking. They're going to throw. He chucks it to Williams. Javonte Williams now gains 5 yards and a little more. He gains about 9, maybe 10 yards. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 8. And that's going to make it a much more makeable field goal, right around a 40-yard field goal. 40-ish, 40-yard field goal, we'll call it that, for Jason Myers coming up. Not Jason Myers, Brandon McManus coming up. So, Brandon McManus, he's been around for a while, people. He's been around for a while. Here we go. So Broncos will receive the second half kickoff. Broncos going to receive the second half kickoff, so they're looking to double down here, see if they can do a little double dipping. By the way, don't do that with your chips. That's disgusting. If you're in public, like if you got a party going on, don't do that with your chips, people. Public service announcement right now. McManus 51 of 61 from field goals within that 40-yard range. They snap the ball and timeout called there from Seattle. So Pete Carroll looking to ice a kicker here. Heel Santa asking who scored the other touchdown for the Seahawks. The first touchdown was scored by Disley, the tight end. He was like a what was it? It was like a 47-yard strike, I believe. It was a big time play, opening drive too. And then they had the other tight end, I forgot his name now, scoring the touchdown on another huge play. So the tight end's making big plays here for Seattle early on in this game. So McManus back on for the 40-yard field goal attempt here. He's going to kick it right down the middle. Good. Seattle still leads, but only by 4 now, and the Broncos will receive the second half kickoff. So there we are. That's where it stands. 17-13. Denver will get the second half kickoff, and Seattle is looking really good. Ooh, let's hear from Nathaniel Hackett. That's true. He threw that first one a little bit crazy. That's what Russell Wilson does. He does throw He throws some crazy balls sometimes, but that's Russell Wilson. How can you hate it? We got Heel Santa in the chat saying quadruple dip. Hey, yeah, don't quadruple dip. Don't do that. Don't do none of that. Don't. One dip is enough, people. One dip. Who needs more than one? Why do you need more than one? And if you do need more than one, just simply get a cup or a bowl and put the sauce in there. Like, are we like? Where is the civility? What happened to civility? What happened to common sense? My God, savages we've turned into. We live in a society, ladies and gentlemen. I've seen the Joker. I know what we live. We live in a society. Anyway, guys, really good start to the NFL Monday Night Football slot. Like, I know a lot of people thought that the Seahawks versus the Broncos, a foregone conclusion before it even started. Everyone and their mother expected the Seattle Seahawks to lose this game, and we are at halftime now, 17-13, and Seattle is the better team. They are just the better team right now. There's no way, shape, or form about it. There's no bone to pick with it. That is the reality. Like, it's as pink as the Panther. It's as clear as pink as the Panther. What does that even mean? I don't know. I'm trying to make puns. I'm trying to make you laugh. I'm trying to be corny. It's what I do. But if you like what I do, be sure to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. I'm like really, really enamored with the way the Seahawks have been playing. Like, they have been controlling this game. Like, I'm looking at Geno Smith, and he's being more than the game manager right now. He's a game controller right now. He's controlling the rhythm of this game. I think he has one incompletion right now. He has more touchdowns than incompletions. Does Geno Smith right now. That in itself, and his team is winning, that in itself tells you, like, that right now, at least, the Seahawks have made the right decision. Because Drew Lock is, I know he showed a lot of great potential early on, especially in Denver, but it wasn't there, and it wasn't getting put together, especially in the preseason with the Seahawks. Geno Smith far and above won this quarterback battle. So what it is, the people were saying he won it in training camp. So we'll see. Heel Santa says, also surprised by Geno Smith. I thought the Seahawks would get blown out. You see, conventional wisdom would tell you that. I have no idea what compelled me to do this, by the way. I went against the spread in this game before the game started. I went against the spread. And, like, just for the meme, I was like, man, I was like, I don't know. I looked at this game, right? For whatever reason, I saw they were in Seattle, and I was like, this is going to be one of those games. It's a trap game. I said, this is going to be a trap game. And right now, guys, as we're watching this has trap game written all over it for Denver. They're going to have to come out in the second half swinging if they want to walk away with the victory. Because right now, Seattle is controlling this game. The other big news and notes from the NFL slate of games. By the way, we're going to start getting those graphics, those scheduling graphics done. I apologize for not doing that. Real Take Sports Talk, by the way, will be back as well. So, you know, we're getting resituated here. The NFL season is back. We are getting resituated. We're getting redone. We're getting back into a rhythm, as they call it, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. Anyway, as we're seeing some shots from this past weekend. Yeah. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati was an insane game. Big shout out to T.J. Watt. I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I really respect T.J. Watt. Big shout out to him. His season, the majority of his season might be over as we currently speak, but Steelers are able to come out with a win. And again, that's another team that people didn't expect to see a lot out of. They expect them to take a step back. Another team that people expected to take a step back were the Chiefs. And what did they do yesterday? They came out, blew the hell out of the Cardinals. Like, the Cardinals, again, I hate to say it. Actually, I don't hate to say it, because this is something I've been saying for a long time. The Cardinals make the playoffs every year, or have played very well and gone and been like the final team undefeated the past 2 years in the NFL, in spite of their head coach. It's not Kyler Murray that's the problem. It's the offensive scheme, and it is Cliff Kingsbury. There is no excuse whatsoever for Cliff Kingsbury to be a head coach in the NFL. I don't care what anyone says. You can say, oh, look at what the success he's had. The team around him. That team has carried him to success. It has nothing to do with Cliff Kingsbury. This is a dude who failed in college. This is a dude who failed as a quarterback in the NFL. And people are gonna get on me. You guys, you Cardinal fans are gonna be very defensive about it. You Patriot fans are gonna be like, oh, look at you. You don't think you know about football. Why did you put on some pads and play? Like, no, I'm a dude who watches. I'm a dude who watches. I don't pretend to be anything that I'm not. I'm a dude who watches. And you know what I watch when I see Cliff Kingsbury out there? Uninspiring, unmitigated disaster waiting to happen. That's been the thing of his entire career. His teams start well, and then they collapse because of his coaching. It's been the trend wherever he's gone. This is a dude who had no business, zero business being in the NFL when he was hired. He came off of losing at Texas Tech. Like, come on. This dude literally backed his way into a not a starting job, into a head coaching job. It makes me sick. You have so many other candidates out there, right? You have all these people who clamoring for a head coaching job, all these people who deserve a head coaching job. So many people. And you let go of Steve Wilkes for a dude in Cliff Kingsbury who, as CM Punk would say, couldn't manage a target. It's a hilarious thing to say, by the way. Just want to put that out there. Hilarious thing to say. But I mean, look, I'm obviously not that angry about it, but I mean, Cliff Kingsbury, go back to Texas Tech. The dude doesn't win. Only wins in college because he's getting carried by his star quarterback who should be a superstar, but he's not because he has an incompetent coach who doesn't put the right scheme and a GM who doesn't put the right talent around him. That's what the Cardinals are. I'm sorry. Yeah, Hero Santa says Cardinal fans typing right now, LOL. Like, I'm sorry. But come on, that's what they are. Like I call it like I see it, don't I? Hero Santa asks, "Are you streaming the Chiefs game?" That's the Thursday night football game. That is the plan right now. The plan is 3 days from now, I will be live streaming the LA Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. And we're gonna be having fun then too. We're gonna be doing a stream then. The idea for this season, by the way, for those of you just joining us, by the way, if you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Also, be sure to put your questions, comments, concerns, whatever the hell you want to, in the public chat below, or in the chat to the side, wherever the hell it is. I don't know where it is, depending on what device you're watching on, but whatever you're watching on. But just put your questions in the chat. We'll get to those. And above all, remember, Cliff Kingsbury does not belong in the NFL. Heo Santa says, "Good, definitely will turn my notifications on so I don't miss it." Yeah. Well, I'll try to get the page up tonight after this stream, and we'll leave it up for a few days so we can kind of publicize this and people can set their timers or notifications, whatever. But yeah, thanks for that reminder, Heo Santa. Always love to see it. I will say this: Liam and Cincy have missed you greatly in some of the wrestling stuff that I've been doing on the other channel. YouTube.com/Real Take Wrestling, by the way, for all your wrestling related needs, people. But yes, you are greatly missed on the other side. Well, we're glad to have you here as well, guys. The other big thing from the NFL season, the Packers. What's wrong with the Green Bay Packers? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here's the thing. Anyone who's saying, right? I genuinely mean this, right? Anyone who's saying that Aaron Rodgers is over the hill, anyone who's saying that Aaron Rodgers has fallen off a cliff because of this one bad game, I think it's a bit disingenuous. I am someone who vehemently disagrees with a lot of what Aaron Rodgers has to say, to be quite honest with you. Like, I don't make no bones about it. It is what it is. But even I'm not going to say that because of one bad game, he's fallen off a cliff. Now, if we're like 10 games in and he's like doing the Peyton Manning 2015 thing, then it's fair to say he's fallen off a cliff. But right now, I think it's way too early to make that determination. What I will say is he had a really bad game. Played like shit out there. That's for damn sure. He played like shit. But the bigger issue for the Green Bay Packers, in my opinion, is the fact that they really don't have weapons. And you are seeing here's the thing. You're finding out what not just the talent, but the chemistry that Rodgers had with people like Equanimeous St. Brown and Devontae Adams meant. Of course, he still has Robert Tonyan, but you take away his two best receivers, and what do you really replace it with? Like, you got Sammy Watkins and Christian Watson and those guys, like, like whatever's left of Randall Cobb. It's not enough. And as good as A.J. Dillon is as a running back, it's still not enough to get the job done. As good as Aaron Jones is as a receiver and a running back. Like, Aaron Jones they're going to have to rely heavily on Aaron Jones, but it's not enough. And Aaron Rodgers has to do what we've been saying he's done for his entire career. He's going to have to make these guys. He's going to have to make these guys. Because if he doesn't, this team ain't going nowhere. Forget the playoffs. They're going to the top 10 of the draft. It is like he's got to make them. He's got to make it easier for them. And here's the thing. I don't think it's helping anybody that Aaron Rodgers is being a bit of a prick. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I mean, it's obviously going to come off in a derogatory way. It is what it is, but it is what it is. Like, it's what he's acting like. He's acting like a person you don't want to be around, a person you don't want to play with. Out there when he's yelling at his teammates or he's complaining on the sidelines or calling them out in press conferences. You can't do none of that, guys. Can't do it. As good old guy, what's my man's name? Mike Singletary would say, you can't win with them. Can't play with them. Can't do it. I want winners. No, that was okay. The first part was Mike Singletary. The last part, I don't know what the hell. I went to Jerry World with that. Like, oh, I like Jason Garrett. He's like a son to me. Oh, he's such a good little toy for me. But now I moved on. I got Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy, and he's had a few bad seasons now, but and he may have lied to me about watching film and watching every game and analyzing every game. He might have lied about all that and just said he has a Pro Football Focus membership like half the other fans out there do. But man, he's like a son to me. You gotta understand. I'm not gonna fire him anytime soon. There you go. Thank you. Our exclusive interview with Jerry Jones right there. We got Heel Santa saying, are you going to be streaming Extreme Rules? That is also the plan. WWE Extreme Rules next month. That is the plan. We're going to be streaming that on youtube.com/Real Take Wrestling, so we'll see you there. We got Heel Santa saying Watkins dropped a wide open touchdown. Yeah, that's part of the problem for the Packers. They got to get over it. Rodgers got to make them. Heel Santa says, I forgot who, but I know someone did. I think it was Watkins, actually. I believe it was, at least. By the way, problem, different person, same problem. Jason Myers here as we start the second half. Myers out to kickoff for Seattle. Denver will receive. So here's the kickoff. Returned at the 4-yard line. Oh, gets dropped right before he reaches the 20. That was Dallas, who I believe is the backup running back on the team. I'm sorry. I'm a hungry boy. Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball at the 20. Wilson. Toss here to Melvin Gordon, I should say. Nowhere to go for him. He's going to be swallowed up for a loss of yardage. 2nd down coming up for Denver. Got William Luongo saying Jerry Jones is equally the best thing to happen to the Cowboys and the worst thing to happen to the Cowboys. Here's the thing. Jerry Jones buying the Cowboys had little to do with winning those Super Bowls, that was Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson won those Super Bowls. Jerry Jones was just the bankroll for those Super Bowls. Anyone could have bankrolled those teams. But as the handoff here goes to Melvin Gordon one more time, he's going to pick up some yardage to bring up a 3rd and 5 now for Denver. So 3rd and 5 here. Denver looking to avoid going 3 and out. But going back to Jerry Jones real quick, the issue with Jerry Jones was that they should have won more. That's always been the issue. But they don't, because he's an egotistical maniac who gets in his own way every single time. Firing Jimmy Johnson, firing the other guy, keeping Jason Garrett around for too long. Come on, wasting Tony Romo's prime years in the league. That's what he did. Play action here on 3rd and short. Oh, that should be holding as Wilson gets rid of it. He had time and a lot of it, but that's got to be holding. He got rid of it. 1st down for Courtland Sutton. That should have been holding. What the hell? That was definitely holding. Courtland Sutton, out route, wide open, picked up about 15 yardage, 15, maybe 20 yards. Ball at the 44-yard line. Ball at the Denver 44-yard line. That should have been a hold on 66, guys. It wasn't, though. Wilson drops back. Fires here on 1st down to Courtland Sutton again. Sutton gets rocked. Brought down. Going to be 2nd and 3 coming up here for Denver. Williams says, a growing boy needs his food. Hey, man, I hope I'm still growing. I can't be this short for the rest of my life. I hope I'm still growing. But appreciate it. Guys, again, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, put your questions in the chat. Join the fun with Will and Heel Santa. Excuse me. Here we go. 2nd and 3. 12:21 remaining in the 3rd. The Denver Broncos down 17-3. Toss here to Gordon. Gordon gets a good block from Beck. Gordon has a 1st down across midfield. Andrew Beck can catch the ball. He can block. He can do everything you need a good tight end to do, and he has been playing that role. He's good. He's the fullback, man. He's the fullback. He's the H-back, whatever you want to call him. He's doing it. Here we go. 1st and 10, 11:40 remaining in the 3rd. Ball at the 36-yard line. Ball at the Seattle 36, to be clear. Wilson looks, throws short. Nowhere to go. Throws it to Javonte Williams behind the line of scrimmage. He's able to pick up maybe a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up for for Denver at the Seattle 35. There we go. That's what we meant. But yeah, Denver putting together a very nice drive, very impressive drive here for the Denver Broncos. Here we go. Monday Night Football. Russell Wilson back in Seattle. 2nd and 9, 10:57 remaining in the 3rd. Ball at the 35-yard line with the Broncos in Seattle territory. Wilson changes the play at the line of scrimmage. He is under center. Williams in the backfield. Play action. Gets rushed in his face. Play is blown dead. Flags come flying. Of course they do. Ref ball is alive and well in this 2022 NFL season. So delay game on the Broncos. Man, undisciplined football. That's the 8th penalty on Denver so far. Exactly. 8 penalties, 76 yards it's cost them. That's not good for Denver. They were one of the least penalized teams last year in the league. 2nd and 14 here for the Broncos. They're still in Seattle territory, backed up to the 40. 2nd and 14. Wilson 5 wide. Change the play at the line. This crowd is loud, 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 folks. He takes a snap. Russell Wilson looking. Russell Wilson fires Deep downfield. There's some pushing and shoving. Flags come flying. It's going to be a first down for Denver after that pass interference call. Russell Wilson was going deep for Cortland Sutton, and that's going to be a huge penalty against the Seahawks. Man, oh, wow. Cortland Sutton, they were bringing, there's nothing you could do there. He was going to catch it. He was going to catch it and get a touchdown. So there's nothing you could do. You couldn't make a play on it. That's the next best thing. Just avoid the touchdown. That breaks it a 1st and goal. Ball at the 9-yard line. Wilson, play action, looking for Jeudy. Has Jeudy open. Jeudy now looking to make a move. Can't get but more than 2, maybe 3 yards on that play. They're going to call it a gain of 3. 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. We're now under 10 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Heel Santa, I will get to that chat in just a little bit after either the next break or this after the Broncos score. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. The Broncos score here. I will get to that. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 6-yard line. 9:38 remaining here in the third quarter. Broncos down 17-13 as Russell Wilson makes his return to Seattle. Wilson, handoff, and they're going to call it delay of game. Russell Wilson feeling the absolute mighty fury of the 12th man here in Seattle. 9 penalties, back-to-back delay of games. The Broncos are undisciplined as all hell, and it is costing them critical yards. Very sloppy. 9 penalties, 81 yards. And it's the crowd. It's got to be the crowd. False starts aplenty. Delay of games. Wilson's had to take timeouts to avoid delay of games. Like, they're getting to him. And you would think Russell Wilson would know what it feels like, but actually, they're quiet as all hell when he used to play here in Seattle. 2nd and goal. Wilson fires. Short. Nowhere to go. Gain of maybe 2, 3. They're going to say 2 yards. Going to be a 3rd and goal. Ball at the 9-yard line. So a gain of just about 2 yards there. Not much to do. So the Broncos go from a situation where you thought they were going to get a touchdown, 1st and goal at the 9. Now it's 3rd and goal. I mean, it's still possible, but less likely now. Excuse me. 8 plays, 71 yards. Can they cap it off with a touchdown? Wilson in the gun. Ball at the 9-yard line. 8:27 remaining in the third. Wilson looking. Wilson drops back. Wilson fires short. It's going to be caught. Gordon, he's a yard short. Melvin Gordon reaches out a yard short on some Tennessee Titans in 1999. Shiznit. Where's Derek Mason? Where's Eddie George? Where are they all? A yard short. And they're going to go for it. Nathaniel Hackett, first-time head coach. He's gonna make a gutsy move like another first-time head coach did yesterday in Brian Daboll for the New York Football Giants. And he's going to go for it. Ball at the 1-yard line, and it's like basically a half a yard. Handoff here. Gordon going to be stuffed. He's stuffed. Ball came out, though. Recovered by Seattle all the way to the 10-yard line. So not only does Seattle take over, they were able to force a fumble at the 1-yard line and get the ball at the 10-yard line. As there's an injury to another Seattle defender. Let's see, was Gordon down before that ball came loose? Ball came loose before his knee came out. And man, oh man, oh man. Not only was Seattle able to get the stop, but they were able to force that fumble, and they pick up some extra yardage on top of that so that Geno Smith isn't backed up deep in his own end zone. That is best case scenario, really, here for Seattle. I mean, outside of the, fumble to the end zone for a touchdown. But look, you'll take it, wouldn't you? I'm against the line. I got to go for Seattle in this, guys. Heel Santa in the chat asks, do you think the Cowboys will ever win a Super Bowl under Dak? Me, personally, I don't think so. So here's the thing about Dak Prescott. I think talent-wise, Dak Prescott is definitely a top 5, potentially top 3 talent in the NFL. That is how highly I genuinely think of Dak Prescott. Like, as a talent. I think that this dude has, from a mechanic standpoint, from an ability standpoint, he's just like one of these guys like Mahomes or Herbert, like the robo QB of this era, who can kind of like do a little bit of both, run, pass, like throw the ball deep, and do all these different crazy things that we'd never seen before, on a consistent basis. He can do all of that. And on top of it all, the dude is also just a great guy. But talent-wise, he's got like everything. But I agree with you. I don't think that he will win a Super Bowl as long as he is in Dallas. I think that Dallas is severely hindering Dak Prescott the same way they hindered Tony Romo's career. And Tony Romo was a successful quarterback in the NFL. Don't get me wrong. Romo probably should have won a Super Bowl. He should have won 2 Super Bowls. He should have won 3. He should have won an MVP. Should have won multiple MVPs. Dak Prescott should win multiple MVPs. But the reason they don't is because of because of Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. That's why. It's a bad management, bad coaching. Like the dudes he went from Jason Garrett to Mike McCarthy as his head coach. He's not being set up for success. He's not. Don't fool yourselves, people. So they're going to take a look here. So the ruling on the field is going to stand there. They took a look at it during the commercial break, and it's going to stay a fumble and Seattle recovery near the 10-yard line. So all of that, Denver does all of that, comes away with 0 points. Best case scenario for Seattle there. They're going to start this drive at their own 10-yard line. Pistol formation here for Geno Smith. Takes the snap. Hand off to Rashad Penny, who's going to get mostly nothing on that play. Second down coming up here with 7:29 remaining. Guys, I'm going to go check on something real quick. I will be right back, but listen to the terrible sounds of Joe Buck calling this game for a sec. Guess who's back? And I came into something interesting here. 3rd and 9. It was an incompletion, but a flag thrown. Holding on the defense, causing an automatic first down. Patrick Surtain II gets called for the holding on DK Metcalf. I mean, it's DK Metcalf. What the hell else are you going to do? First and 10. Now, automatic first down. Ball at the 16-yard line. Geno Smith fires, and it's going to be incomplete. Patrick Surtain on the coverage there. Comes right back, and another flag thrown. Another flag thrown. Personal foul, roughing the passer on Bradley Chubb. Oh my goodness, back-to-back the Broncos with their 9th and 10th penalties. 9th and 10th penalties. Oh, and that was roughing the passer. Unnecessarily, you didn't need to push him like that, man. I understand. I understand Bradley Chubb's situation, but you can't push. You can't. Like he knew exactly what he was doing. You knew exactly what you were doing, bro. Oh, man. Sorry, 11 penalties for 101 yards. The lack of discipline. Oh, my goodness. Handoff. Here to Rashad Penny goes nowhere. The majority of the yard, they were backed up to the 10-yard line. Now Seattle's already out, like, past the 30. My God. Nathaniel Hackett. Not inspiring discipline. And this was, again, one of the most disciplined teams in football, penalty-wise, last year. Ball to 31. 2nd and 10. 6:24 remaining in the third. Geno Smith looking. Geno Smith firing. And it's going to be short. Hits the ground. Brings up 3rd and 10. What the hell's going on out there, as Vince Lombardi would say. My goodness. Excuse me. Again, I'm trying to get over this illness, people, so I apologize for any coughs. Anyway, 3rd and 10. Seattle in the gun. Or sorry, Geno Smith in the gun. Ball at their own 31-yard line. Takes the snap, gets some pressure. He's looking, he stays back there. He fires. And it's the DK Metcalf. The big man goes up there, gets it. First down near the 45-yard line. That's the first big play I've seen DK Metcalf make in this game. He went out there. That was like perfect defense. Geno Smith, oh, by the way, Geno Smith just stood back there, threw a rifle, a rocket, and oh my God, that was a great job by DK Metcalf going up and getting that ball. Here we go. They go a screen here to DK Metcalf. Pickup of a few. Ball comes loose. And the Broncos have it, and they're still going. Denver takes over just like that. Randy Gregory forcing the fumble, and just as I was complimenting the Seattle Seahawks, and DK Metcalf, they make a mistake. Was this a fumble? Was anything down? Abso-freaking. What about that elbow? Let me see one more. I need to see that one more time. Where was that elbow? Well, yeah, let me look at that one more time. Where was that elbow? Oh, the elbow was not down. The elbow was not down. That was a fumble. Denver takes over deep in Seattle territory. Not deep, but like in Seattle territory. Ball at the Seattle 32. That's a huge play for Denver. That does in no way, shape, or form excuse 11 penalties for 101 yards in this game. In no way, shape, or form excuses it at all. Like, Nathaniel Hackett, I don't care if you win. I don't care if you wind up blowing them out by 40 points after this. You need to get a grip of your team, Nathaniel Hackett. You need to get them disciplined. They need to stop letting these penalties happen. It's ridiculous. Heel Santa in the chat says, chaos in the second half. And I am here for it. The more chaotic the game, the more viewers join, the more questions and comments we get, and the more likes we get. I'm a fiend for those likes. By the way, if you're just joining us, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We got Jesus Acosta. I hope it's Jesus. Jesus. Can you imagine? Excuse me, sorry. We got Jesus Acosta in the chat saying, penalties will do the Broncos in, and turnovers might just do the Seattle Seahawks in. The Markman123 says, go Bears. Wow. As the Markman 123 laid out, the Bears won yesterday on a very, very wet day in Chicago in Soldier Field. By the way, I was just in Chicago. Beautiful city, wonderful public transportation system. The lake is fine too, but one thing that is lacking, I will say, man, that lighter fluid ain't nothing. That lighter fluid in Chicago, me and my friends were trying to do something with the charcoal grill. Lighter fluid just was not catching. Yeah, they got that weak lighter fluid in the Midwest, my friends. I'm just saying. I just want that to be known. Markman 123, you let me know. What would you think about that lighter fluid out in the Midwest? Guys, again, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. So Denver, fumble after fumble here in this game. Denver fumbles, then Seattle fumbles. Now Denver takes over at the Seattle 32-yard line. 1st and 10, 5:31 remaining in this quarter. Russell Wilson in the gun, takes a snap. Here's Wilson, fires deep downfield. He's going to take a shot deep. It's incomplete, intended for Courtland Sutton. He couldn't bring it in. Woodland on the coverage for Seattle. Heel Santa says, it was just a little wet in that Bears game. Only slightly. A slight rain. A slight drizzle in Chicago the other day. I love the image, though, of Justin Fields and the Bears after winning that game just sliding through like a water park. That was amazing. I love that. We need more of that in the NFL, although the NFL might call that taunting, so don't do it. 2nd and 10. Wilson, handoff here to Gordon. Gordon takes it. Gordon going to work, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards on that play. So 3rd down coming up here for the Denver Broncos. 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. This game's going by pretty fast, man. Football going by pretty fast. Man, hold on to it as long as you can, people. Time goes by fast. Hold on to your love of football for as long as you can. Watch as many games as you can. Enjoy it. Here we go. Wilson in the gun. Again, 3rd and 3. Ball at the 25-yard line of Seattle. Wilson steps up. Wilson fires deep downfield. He had 2 men, and Wilson just overshot it. Flags come a-flying, though. Let's see what this was. Was it pass interference? Was it a potential hold? And it was. Oh, my God. Pass interference on Tariq Woolen, the guy who I just praised for making a good play the other on that last play with Courtland Sutton. Oh, that was a little hold. Oh, come on. I hate. Sure, I guess it impeded him a little bit. Whatever. I don't like. Whatever. It's my brand of football, right? I don't know how I feel about that, but anyway, just like that, another 1st and goal for Denver. They weren't able to capitalize in this at all. They didn't get no points on their last 1st and goal. Let's see if they can do it here. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Handoff. Gordon, nowhere to go. They're going to stuff him there. 2nd and goal from the 4 once again. 4 minutes, 30 seconds, and counting remaining. Seattle up in this game. Still, we are deep in the 3rd quarter. Seattle Seahawks are clinging on to a 4-point lead in this game. Something that not a lot of people thought. I went against the spread. I thought they all called me crazy, but yet here I am today, ladies and gentlemen. For now, I'm good-ish. No, I don't think I am. I think the spread was like 6 points, but we'll see what happens. There's plenty of football left. Here we go. Ball still at the 4-yard line. We're under 4 minutes to play in the quarter. Wilson looking. Wilson fires. Wilson throws, and was it caught? It was, but he was short of the end zone. 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. That was, Wilson just stood back there, took a shot, and he was, really close play there. Almost got in the end zone, but he was just a few inches short, maybe, a few inches short. But short enough to be a 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Denver has a chance to take the lead here. 3rd and goal. Wilson in the gun. Takes the snap, handoff to Javonte Williams, fumble again, and Seattle gets it. It's a touchback for Seattle. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Twice in a lifetime, how about twice in a quarter, Seattle forcing a fumble at the goal line once again. And oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my God. They punched it loose. Javonte Williams, you would think he would be the first guy. Like, Melvin Gordon coughs it up for, okay, whatever, but Williams was their guy. He coughs it up, and not only do they stop him, but they get a touchback on the play. So Seattle's going to start the series from their own 20-yard line instead of the goal line. Oh my God. Mania running wild in Seattle right now as the Seahawks look prime for this upset, baby. They look prime for this upset right now. Oh my God. Y'all thought I was crazy. Don't come at me like that. Anyway, Markman123 in the chat says, going back to our conversation earlier on about lighter fluid in the Midwest, Markman123 says, definitely had to apply lighter fluid generously, like the refs applied many penalties to the 49ers yesterday. Yeah. I mean, the ref ball is back. They do what they do. Markman123 talking about the Bears game in the rain yesterday. Wet game had placeholders throwing paper towels and head coaches drawn on hurricane maps. Hopefully the Hurricanes weren't going in the wrong direction this time, like last time. Well, last time someone did that. I wonder who we're talking about. He was saying also getting in on the Chicago Hurricane discourse, on the rain discourse, I should say, says, looks like they were playing in the middle of a tsunami, and it really looked like they were. Markman123 says, wettest game from the standpoint of Soldier Fields. Yep. That was a very wet game, and many Bears fans were very happy when that game was over. And, good for them. Happy to see it. By the way, guys, think about the Pink Panther. I like this. I like the way it's coming off. This might be my stream. I'm thinking about like starting a line of stream hoodies. H&M, if you're watching, sponsor me. I'll just send me free stuff. You don't have to pay me. Just send me free stuff and I'll plug your stuff. H&M, baby. Get it. H&M, send me free stuff. We'll see if they ever do. Here we go. 1st and 10 here. Ball at the 20-yard line for Seattle. It's going to be caught. Tyler Lockett juggling that pass, but able to bring it in and for a gain of at least 3. Man, Russell Wilson and the Denver. Russell Wilson's got to be pissed about this. He's like, it was supposed to be easy. I was supposed to get this dub and see. Oh, my God. Craziness, folks. All right, here we go. Excuse me. 2nd and 8 here. Geno Smith rolls out to his right, fires directly into the dirt, short of his target. 3rd and 8 coming up here. 2 minutes, 28 seconds remaining. My God, I cannot believe what the Denver Broncos have only scored 13 points. All that talk about Russell Wilson, and he can't even beat Seattle? In the home that Russell Wilson helped maintain? Here we go. 3rd and 8, ball at their own 22-yard line. Geno Smith in the gun for Seattle. Changes the play at the line. Takes a snap. Geno Smith drops back. Geno Smith fires to the sideline. It is caught by Tyler Lockett right at that 1st down marker. 1st down Seattle. They move the chains, keeping the drive alive. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Heel Santa says, you got that from the Seth Rollins closet?
You're damn right I did.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I like it. I'm not going to lie. I like the fit. I like the look. Anyway, first down here. Ball at the 31. Handoff. Rashad Penny gets 4. And I just realized I am doing the wrong thing. Or not the wrong thing. I just realized I'm on the wrong thing. 1 second. Why haven't I been using NBC Sports for this yet? Y'all didn't tell me. Y'all didn't tell me. It's okay. I didn't tell myself either. We're going to fix the scoreboard in a second. Here we go. 2nd and 6 here. 17-13. Here's the snap. Geno Smith, hand off to Rashad Penny. He's got room. Rashad Penny bursting through across midfield. Inside his opponent's 40-yard line. Flag comes flying, though, and it's going to be holding, and it's going to be on the offense. And all of that great play is going to be coming back. Let's see. I'm trying to. Excuse me. Oh God. No. Jesus. I hate NBC. Now I remember why I don't do NBC Sports on this. They're just a pain in the butt dealing with, because they always like to give me hella commercials. Let's see. There we go. That should be. I hope that's a better view. Let me know if that looks better, guys. We're going to be tweaking this through a season. Here we go. Geno Smith looking. 2nd and 16. Smith, pick up and run. Geno Smith within a yard of a first down. Picks up 15 yards with his legs. 15 legs with his yards. What am I saying? Geno Smith turning back the clock to college. Looking like he's playing at West Virginia. A young, sprightly lad of 21 years old. 3rd and 2, a very short 2, but 3rd and 2 nonetheless. 3rd and 2, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. The Seattle Seahawks are still here leading. They've been leading for the past 3 quarters. This entire game, the Seattle Seahawks have been leading. What in God's name is happening in the NFL? Y'all let me know in the chat, because God knows I don't know. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. William Luongo says, bro, always had the fit. I vividly remember the salmon button-up. Man, I want to forget the salmon button-ups, especially the salmon pants. We all want to forget the salmon pants. But the salmon shirts, we could do some more salmon shirts. We could always do some more salmon shirts. Y'all let me know in the chat if y'all want to see me in the salmon shirt. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Heel Santa in the chat says, no! Finally, Penny gets a good run, and it doesn't count. He's been running the ball efficiently, though. I think he's still averaging like 5.5 yards a carry or something like that. The Markman123 says, Geno Smith is having a game. That he is. Geno Smith is 100% definitely, most definitely, I should say, having a game. He's playing in the NFL. I would hope he's having a game. But, Geno Smith, he's efficient. 21 of 25, 191 yards, 2 touchdowns for Geno Smith. This is beyond what anyone expected. This is absolutely beyond what anyone expected. And again, this is a guy, say what you want. He's a guy who has not been great in the NFL for a long time. He's a former 2nd-round pick who a lot of people refer to as a bit of a bust, but he's been playing football. He's been around the game. He's been near teams, and he's been on teams, I should say. And the dude is just he's been absorbing everything. And there's a reason. He's proving it. There's a reason he's a starter. It might be for 1 game. It might be for 4 games. It might be the entire season. But the dude can win you games still as a starting quarterback. Is it the long-term answer? I still don't think so. Could I be proven wrong and Geno Smith has a career resurgence in Seattle? You never know. You never know. And that's why you never say never in the NFL. You never say never in sports. Anything's possible, because we're seeing it right before our eyes. Everyone expected Russell Wilson to come into this game hyped up, fired up, and winning. But the 12th man was here. Geno Smith is playing lights out. Rashad Penny is running the ball efficiently. He's 11 carries, 58 yards, 5.5 yards a carry. The dude is doing well. And this defense, this Seattle defense, forcing 2 fumbles on the goal line. 2 fumbles on the goal line. So the Denver Broncos had 2 first and goals, and they still came away with 0 points. That's huge. Here we go. 5 for 7 on third down in Seattle. It's going to be a direct snap to Geno Smith, who's going to get around the edge. Geno Smith picks up a first down with his legs. Geno Smith turning back the clock. Geno's chance running wild here in Seattle. The energy is unreal. The energy is unreal here in Seattle. These fans have come alive for Geno Smith of all people, and you love to see it. This is why they play the games, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you play the game. Geno Smith, pistol formation here. 1st and 10, ball at their own 42-yard line. Smith takes the snap. Handoff here to Rashad Penny. Penny gains maybe 2-3 yards on that play. Gonna set up a 2nd and 8.
Obviously has had its struggles, and Russell, nobody was sacked more than him during his 10-year period here in Seattle, and that was one of the
Russell Wilson's looking at this protection. Geno Smith's getting in, like, really? Really? Like, I can't get this protection? Like, I was here for, like, 15 years. Y'all didn't give me no protection. Here we go. Geno Smith, 2nd and 8, takes the snap. Oh, gets hit. Ball came loose, went right into the hands of an offensive lineman. Luckily for the Seattle Seahawks, and luckily they were able to keep possession of that ball and not give Denver the ball deep or in enemy territory. So bad. I mean, yeah, Bradley Chubb just beat Dobbs. Luckily, Cross, I should say, but Cross was able to just get that ball as it was coming to the ground and avoid an unmitigated disaster. So 3rd and 10 turns into a 3rd and 16 here for Geno Smith. Smith in the gun, takes the snap. Smith looking, has time. Geno Smith still has time, firing deep downfield. It's going to be tipped, incomplete. Pass intended for Noah Fant. It's going to be 4th and 16. The punt unit's going to come on for Seattle with 13:01 left in this game. And it is still a game. It's only a 4-possession game. Don't count out Russell Wilson just yet. Don't do that. We got the Markman123 in the chat saying that, oh my God, you got the Markman123 in the chat saying that Chris Rose is a blind hack, and that is NFL Network sportscaster Chris Rose, by the way. We'd love to see that. Here we go. Washington's going to take the punt at about the 17-yard line. Backpedal, loses a yard, and he's going to be brought down right there. Russell Wilson coming up here on Monday Night Football. So that's where Russell Wilson is going to start, right around his own 16-yard line. Guys, if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps the channel grow, helps out the algorithm, helps more people see the videos, see these streams, see what we're doing here. I'm trying to build a great community. We're trying to do a lot of great things, so please help me out and hit that like button, subscribe, and all that jazz. If I'm the Denver Broncos, no matter what happens in this game, we need to watch every single penalty that took place. Everyone on this team needs to watch every single penalty that took place. And I'm not a big fan of, like, oh man, you guys did these many penalties. You got to run all these hurdles and run all these laps and suicides, all that crap. Like, I'm not a huge fan of that. I mean, I think there's times where that's appropriate, right? But I really think, like, watching that, like, 10 times. Like watching every single penalty 10 times. Going through them. Understanding what the hell went wrong. Like, that's I don't know if that's Nathaniel Hackett's way of doing things, but it's a mature team. Like, they should know how to avoid these mistakes. They were one of the least penalized teams in football last year. They should know how to avoid these mistakes, and you would hope that they would know. But a reminder is never bad. Like, 11 penalties, over 100 yards in penalties, 3 quarters in, that is not what you want to see. Mark Man 123 says, if I'm the Broncos, I bring in Tim Tebow. I mean, look, the facts are the facts. Tim Tebow, as a Denver Bronco, has won 1 playoff game. Russell Wilson, as a Denver Bronco, has won 0 playoff games. Those are the facts. Do with them what you may. I am not going to make any conclusions about that yet, but there you go. That's what we got. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more stats and tidbits like that, guys. We're going to have a lot more fun. We got 1 more quarter left to go here. It's going to be a fun one. It's a fun time. It's me, Mario. Oh me, oh my, goodness gracious, great balls of FR. Oh. So here we go. 12:50 left in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Ball their own 20. Denver. Russell Wilson, play action. Fires, caught. Javonte Williams gets about 4 yards on that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. 12:43 remaining in this game. They damn sure know no lead is safe, especially with Russell Wilson at the other side, man. Let's see, Russell Wilson. He's had a few 4th quarter comebacks in this stadium. Can he do it again? But this time playing for another team. Crazy to think about. 12:21 remaining in the 4th. Wilson under center now. 2nd and 6. Ball at their own 24. It's going to be a toss to Williams. Williams tries to fight through some tackles. Cannot get much. Gets maybe 2-3 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 3. And, another Seattle defender. Woolen just unable to move that right arm. That's not a good sign. That right arm was basically dangling off his side. Woolen got dragged down. He fell hard. It's that right arm. Yeah, he fell hard on it, and he just is not moving it at all. So another rookie comes in for Woolen. 3rd and 4, 11:33 remaining in the 4th. Wilson in the gun now. Ball at his own 26-yard line. Takes the snap. Looking. Wilson has time. Wilson fires middle of the field. It is going to be caught. Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton tries to cut. Going to be tackled at the 42. Gain of 17 yards there by Cortland Sutton. And they go right after that dude on the first play. 10:54 remaining in the 4th. 1st and 10. Ball at the 43. Wilson takes the snap. Wilson throws. High throw, but caught by Javonte Williams behind the line of scrimmage. Williams fighting, churning those legs. Gains maybe a yard and a half. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Minimal gain. 10:36 remaining in the 4th. See, if you're the Denver Broncos, I would go a little up tempo here, man. You want to make sure you not only score, but if Seattle's able to score back, you're able to get the ball back and put yourself in scoring position once again, because you're going to need to. 2nd and 9, ball at the 44-yard line, their own 44, I should say. 10 minutes remaining in the 4th. Wilson in the gun, drops back. Russell Wilson fires quickly. It's going to be caught by Jeudy. Judy's got room. He's got a 1st down and more across the Seattle 40. Brought down at the 38. Ball all the way out to the Seattle 38. 4th quarter, 9:50 remaining. First and 10, Denver. Russ starting to cook indeed. Let's see if he can keep it up. 9:25 remaining. 1st and 10 at the 38. Russell Wilson looking. Wilson. Handoff. Melvin Gordon looks. Melvin Gordon keeps those legs a churning. Melvin Gordon gaining 8 yards. 2nd and 2 coming up here for the Denver Broncos. We're now here at 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game. By the way, guys, if you're just joining us, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released or whenever we do one of these wonderful streams. We'll be back for Thursday Night Football. Chiefs, Chargers, go, Chargers, go. But right now, let's see if the Broncos can go. Broncos, go. 2nd and 2. Ball at the opposing 30. Russell Wilson in the gun. Wilson takes the snap. Russ looking. Russ fires deep. Hit as he throws. And it's going to be incomplete, out of bounds. Wilson took a big-time shot at the end of that. He's wondering why there was no penalty on there. And there's going to be no penalty on that play. Russell Wilson was brought down hard. Hey, man, I wouldn't call a penalty. The NFL might. I wouldn't. 3rd and 2 now. 8:28 remaining. The Seahawks from here, it would be what, a 50... Not a 50-yard field goal? I mean, 40... let's see. 3rd down and 2. It'll be a 47-yarder from here. Play action here for Russell. Tipped as he throws. Still caught by Jeudy. Room to go. Jeudy out to the 15-yard line. Jerry Jeudy picks up a good chunk of yardage. Nearly 15 yards on that play. That little... It's a little bootleg... Little bootleg crosser there by Jerry Jeudy. Picking up 15 yards and a first down. We're now here, 8 minutes remaining. The Broncos have yet to score in the red zone in this game. Can they change it now? Let me know in the chat. Here we go. Play action here from the 16. Wilson fires to the end zone. Wilson pass is going to be dropped. Oh, my God. Sobert, the tight end. Sabri, I should say, the tight end. Dropping the pass, the touchdown. Would have been a really good catch. But, man, he just dropped it. Russell Wilson dropped it in the bucket. Oh, yeah, and it hit the ground. Sabri could not bring it in. So now, 2nd and 10 now. Clock is stopped here. 7:48 remaining in the fourth. This crowd is so loud. I cannot underestimate it. Or whatever. 3, 2, 1. Wilson gets the playoff in time. Fires. Quick shot to Javonte Williams. Brought down out of bounds now. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 4 for the Broncos. Sorry, 3rd and 3. Because I'm always a yard short. Always. That's the meme. I'm always a yard short whenever I see a play. I should add an extra yard every single time. Like, I don't know why I don't. The NFL does anyway. 3rd and 3. 7:25 remaining in the fourth. Man, they are losing their voices right now in Seattle. 7:15 and counting remaining. 3rd and 3. Ball at the Seattle 9. Wilson fires. Caught. Williams. 1st and goal. Knocked out at about the 3-yard line. Always add a yard if you're me. Always add a yard. Ball brought down at the 3-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal from the 3. Yeah, that's definitely the 3. Definitely the 3. Excuse me. So brought down there. 3 yards away from their first lead in this game. That is crazy to think about. Their last 2 red zone trips, their last 2 1st and goal trips have led to fumbles on the goal line. Will the same thing happen? Wilson looking. Wilson fires to the end zone on 1st and goal. It's caught, but was it a touchdown? What did the refs say? The referees don't know what to say. Incomplete is the official call from the refs. 2nd and goal coming up. Russell Wilson rolled to his right, fired a nice shot. One right on the line, out of bounds. That foot was right on the line. It was just out of bounds, so an incompletion on 1st and goal leads to 2nd and goal from the 3. 6:28 remaining. Denver deep in Seattle territory. Again, the last 2 times this has happened, they fumbled the ball on the goal line. They do not want to repeat that. They're probably going to keep it in Russell Wilson's hands. He takes the snap. It's going to be play action and false start before the play. There's a flag thrown before the play. Play is blown dead. False start. Another penalty. The 12th for the Broncos today. Absolutely inexcusable. This one on Courtland Sutton. So that's going to bring them back 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. 4th quarter, 6:28 remaining. Broncos down by 4. And have not scored on a goal-to-go drive this season yet. Russell Wilson in Seattle, in the house that he helped maintain, feeling the unforgiving wrath of the 12th man. Can he overcome it here late in the 4th quarter? They have not had the lead. There's some confusion here again with Courtland Sutton as they barely get the playoff. Wilson looking. Wilson rolls to his left. Wilson fires to the end zone. It's incomplete. No flags on the play. 3rd and goal. Guys, if you're just joining us, this is an amazing game of football. We are seeing some crazy stuff transpiring right now. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video or a stream is released. 3rd and goal. Everything I said before. Excuse me. Ball at the 8-yard line. 13 plays, 72 yards, 6:28 in 6 minutes, 28 seconds for the Broncos. Will it all be for naught here as they're down by 4 late in the 4th quarter? Wilson takes the snap from the gun. Looking here. Wilson fires to the end zone. Incomplete. 4th and goal coming up for Denver. The pressure got to Wilson. Inaccurate throw. 4th and goal with 6:16 remaining. And the Broncos not going to go for it. They're going to send McManus out for a chip shot field goal. Stunning. Absolutely stunning stuff we're seeing right now. So Brendan McManus made 2 field goals in this game. This is the shortest one he's going to attempt so far. This one from 26 yards out. McManus, hold is good. Snap is down. And the kick is good. It's now a 1-point game. Denver has still yet to have a lead in this game. Freaking wild, mate. Freaking wild. Guys, if you're just joining us, crazy football. Football is back. You know how you know it? Because you have craziness like this happening in the NFL. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video or stream is released. Freaking crazy. Oh, my. How long are you going to wait to tell me that I was on mute? I hope that wasn't too long. I really do hope that wasn't too long. Hopefully it wasn't too long. If I just went, I'm going to look at, oh, God, how long was that? I hope it wasn't too long. I said a lot of good stuff there, guys. I had a lot of good stuff there. Oh, okay, it happened when I moved it. That's fine. Okay, you guys didn't miss my awesome commentary. That's all I wanted. I just wanted you guys to listen to my awesome commentary. But yeah, no, it's freaking crazy. It's absolutely nuts. The idea that the Broncos would not have the lead at all in this game, I would never have told you that was going to be the case. Yet here we are. They're down 17-16, and there's a chance Seattle can just keep moving the chains and just burn up the clock and win this game. There's a really good chance of that happening. Oh, my God. And anyway, Thursday Night Football, though, guys. It's a good plug. Chargers, Chiefs, live watch-along, spectacular. We're going to have our live spectacular one more time here this week during the Chargers and the Chiefs game, Thursday Night Football. If you don't have NFL Plus, if you don't have NFL Network, if you don't have Amazon, whatever, you want to chill out, watch with some cool people, want me to break it down for you and very, very descriptively tell you what's happening right here. I'm the guy to do it. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. William says, that's such a gross implication. Wait, what was such a gross implication? I'm kind of scared. What did I say? What was a gross implication? Here we go. B.J. Dallas on the return. Takes it out to the 30-yard line. Really nice return there. He'll be back in 15 seconds. I'm Joe Buck, and I will very nonchalantly describe what's happening on the field. Oh, man, the Broncos have won the Super Bowl. Yay, good for them. Back to you, Jim. No, wait, the Jim is Tony. That's what Tony Romo says when he's like, oh, my God, they're going to score, Jim. Anyway, 6:08 remaining. Seahawks going to start this drive at their own 30. Handoff, no play action here on first down. It's going to be complete to Disley, and it's going to be a gain of about 3. Going to bring a 2nd down and 8. Wow, I added a yard, and that's what happens. It's now a 2nd and 8. I'm just always going to be a yard off. The NFL gods are just looking down at me right now. So 2nd and 8. 5:39 remaining and counting. The clock is moving here. Geno Smith has been efficient here. 5 wide for Geno Smith. Takes the snap. Smith looks, fires, short to Nick, to Noah Fant, I should say. 3-yard pickup. So now a 3rd down already. Clock is still moving here. 5:20 remaining and counting, I should say. So the clock is still moving. Going to be under 4 minutes before you get this next playoff. 3rd and 6 coming up here for the Denver Broncos. Take it down. Take it down as much as you can. And that's exactly what they're going to do here. Takes a snap. Geno Smith looks. And Geno Smith is going to be sacked on 3rd down. Bradley Chubb, for the 3rd time in this game, gets to Geno Smith. And you could argue not any more important. There couldn't have been a more important time for him to get a sack than that play in that situation. The Broncos down by 1 late in the 4th quarter, forcing the Seahawks to punt the ball away back to them. Great job there by Bradley Chubb. Cross has been getting beat by Chubb. Absolutely manhandled and mauled by Bradley Chubb today. Here we go. Seahawks on the punt on this 4th and 16. Punt gets away. And it's going to be fielded. No, it's going to take a bounce at the 20-yard line. And that is where Denver is going to start this drive. Denver down by 1 now. Remember that. So they get 45 yards. They're in field goal range. Yeah. Ball at their own. That's a ball at their own 20. You would. Yeah, 20. Actually, yeah, 40 yards or so in field goal range. So, hey, man. It's possible. Brandon McManus, in Madden at least, has a pretty decent leg. So anything's possible at this point. But, man, the fact that we're still sitting here with the final 5 minutes now, and the Seahawks still have the lead. Like they haven't let go of it. They just had the lead this whole game. I think it was tied for like a drive, and Seattle came back like 2 plays later and got the lead again, and they haven't looked back. Will they be looking back by the time the clock hits 000s? I don't know. Y'all tell me. I'm so sorry. I hate eating full meals on streams, but I legit did not eat anything today. So, I needed this. I'm really sorry. It was either that or I didn't do the stream at all. But I'm really happy I did. I'm really happy I did. Because we love doing this. And the crust tastes like cardboard at this point, though. I will say that. The crust didn't hold up to time. Like, it was fine when I was eating it earlier, but now I'm just like, ooh, you ain't holding up, guys. Anyway. So, Denver now going to have the ball at about their own 20. And they're facing a situation, again, you get like 40, 45 yards, you're well within field goal range for Brendan McManus. And you could win the game. You win the game. They get a field goal, they win the game. It's as simple as that. Because thank God they don't need to score a touchdown. Because if they need to score a touchdown, man, oh man, I really, really don't think that there's going to be they're going to have a big chance of winning this game. But they don't need that. They only need a field goal. And they got a kicker who's made 3 field goals today. And they've shown that they can drive at least down past midfield. That might be all you need. Anyway, we're wrapping up here. Or wrapping up this game at least. Oh, God, there's a doubleheader next week? Can I do both games? Is that a thing I can do? We're going to find the hell out. Here we go. Russell Wilson, 1st and 10. Ball at his own 22. 4:02 remaining in the fourth. Ball is his own 22. Wilson, handoff. Melvin Gordon, keep those legs moving. Gain of 4 by Melvin Gordon. 2nd down coming up for him. You're damn right they wanted different. 32 game-winning drives by Russell Wilson. Can he do one more in this stadium as an opposing player? Could you imagine? Oh, the NFL is great with this, aren't they? The drama. The drama with the NFL. The storyline is amazing. 1st and 10. Wilson fires. And it's in and out of the hands of Jerry Jeudy. Would have been a 1st down. It is instead an incompletion. Brings up a 3rd and 5 with 3:21 remaining in the fourth. Third and 5. The crowd is as loud as they've been. Third and 5. 3:21 remaining in the game. Wilson looking. Wilson gets pressured in his face and gets the completion. Did he reach over to pick up the 1st down? He's just on that line. Oh, my goodness. It's right at that marker. The tight end caught it, and it was so close. That second effort may have gotten him a 1st down. Let's see. Let's see one more replay. Great play by Diggs stopping him, but that second effort, did he pick up that 1st down? Oh, my God. I don't think he did, but it's going to be a 4th and inches, if anything. Oh, my God. What? Someone challenged that. That's not a 1st. They gave him a 1st down. There may have been a little. Oh, that wasn't. You could put an index card in there. Gene Steratore, where are you at, son? Gene Steratore, where are you at? You can fit the index card in there. Wow. And Pete Carroll doing what he should have done in the 1st quarter, throwing that challenge flag. Hell yeah, Pete. Hell yeah, Pete. Hell yeah, Pete. Pete Carroll challenging the spot as he should, because I think that dude was short. Hill Santa in the chat says, who should I start in fantasy next week? Gabe Davis or Rashad Penny? Man, Gabe Davis is having he's got a connection going with Josh Allen right now. And who and the Bills, who do they play next week? I think Rashad Penny, like if you need a running back, it depends what you need, right? You need a flex, right? if your thing is I need a flex, go with Gabe Davis. But if you really need a running back, I would go Rashad Penny. I think Rashad Penny, like they're gonna lean on him, and he's done fine today against a pretty stingy defense. So, but I would lean Gabe Davis. Next week against the Titans, I'd lean Gabe Davis. He's got a connection with Josh Allen right now. I know Josh Allen has Stephon Diggs, and that's always gonna be his number one guy. But Gabriel Davis is like the guy he's gonna go to like in those big moments to make the big play. Like he likes him.
Start your plan today with a Northwestern Mutual Financial Advisor and spend your life living.
Heel Santa says, I started. Oh, you start Dameon Pierce? How'd that go? I have really high hopes for Dameon Pierce. Did he not play well? Dude, that tie was like the only game I didn't really pay attention to. 11 carries, 33 yards. Hey, he'll get better. He'll get better. They're just having a difficult time figuring out how to fit him into the game plan. He'll get better. He'll get better. Man, I don't know, but like I would go with Gabriel Davis. Yeah, I'm going with Gabe Davis. Go with Gabe Davis. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, he had 4.5 points. I'm sorry. He's still a player I think to watch. I think he has good upside right now because he was just running so hard in the preseason, man. I mean, again, it's different when your job's like really on the line. As things might have gone dark, you might have seen that because my light fell. 1 second. And they say the play stance is going to be first down. Okay, we're back. Well, kind of. Oh, my God. Yep, we're still fixing the studio. Nothing is. We'll have it fixed in a week or two. Everything will be settled. I just missed the play. They said it was a first down. They said the play stands. The challenge was. Pete Carroll lost that challenge. Melvin Gordon gained 6 yards on a play, then gains 2 yards on a play. It's a third down now. 3rd down and 3 coming up here. Oh, they're going to say 3rd down and 2 because I have to be wrong every single time by a yard. I'm always wrong by a yard every single freaking time. All right, 3rd and 2. 2-minute warning coming up now for Denver. There's no way they're going to play. They're going to get this ball off. They don't. That's the 2-minute warning here in Seattle. 17 Seattle, 16 Denver. Huge, monstrous, dumongous, as Jordan Von Strangle would say. 3rd down coming up for the Seattle Seahawks, for the Denver Broncos and Russell Wilson. I'm so used to seeing Russell Wilson with the Seattle Seahawks. I always want to refer to his team as the Seattle Seahawks, but times are a-changing on some Bob Dylan shiznit. We're here, and Russell Wilson is a Denver Bronco. And he's got a chance to do another game-winning drive. He's had, 32 in his career? A lot of them in that stadium. Looking to add one more fourth-quarter game-winning drive to his resume. It's down by 1. They got the ball at, the 30-yard line. You could get more than the first down. You could, if you get, 20 more. No, not 20. You need, at least 20. You need at least 30 yards. You need 30 more yards still to really. I'm sorry, ball's at the 40. So you need 20. I'm wrong. I'm always wrong. We're getting this will be perfected by week 4. I promise you. I'll be back into my rhythm. I have not been doing a lot of live streams like this in a while, but we will be back in mid-season form when my illness is cured and I'm just back in the rhythm of football. Because football season snuck up on me this time. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It snuck up on me. But I'm here and I'm ready, and I can't wait for it. Like, there's the thing, man. This should have been a throwaway game. Everyone looked at this like, this is the first game you're putting on Monday Night Football? The Seahawks and the Broncos? You couldn't think of a better matchup? But here we are. And Seattle has not lost the lead in this game. They've led for this entire game. And Russell Wilson might have a chance to do a fourth quarter comeback in the place that he helped maintain, CenturyLink Field, whatever the hell it's called now. And it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. But that's the NFL, and that's why we love the NFL. Hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever one of our daily videos is released. What's the move? Let's see. Let's find out.
Coming up on the post-game show on ESPN, we'll take you inside the numbers, the key moments of a hard-fought Monday night opener. We'll hear from the winning quarterback on a whole lot.
Man, SVP. We love Scott Van Pelt. Live from D.C., the best city in the world. Here we go. 3rd down and 2. Ball at their own 40-yard line here for Denver. Russell Wilson in the gun. 2 minutes remaining in this game. Down by 1. Wilson, man in motion. Adjust things a little bit. Wilson now takes the snap. Looking. Wilson fires. Caught by Javonte Williams for a first down. Williams stays on his feet. Williams makes a cut. Williams still keeps those legs churning. Gets to the 49-yard line. Denver still on their own 49-yard line, but a really nice play. Keeps those legs moving as Javonte Williams. He's got those big, thick thighs, and he is using them. 1st and 10 here, 1:30 remaining. If they get about 10 yards, they're within field goal range. You get first down, and you might have it. Here we go. Wilson takes the snap. Wilson rushed, but he gets rid of it. And Javonte Williams dragged for a loss. And, ooh, we have a Seahawks player injured. That's Barton. Barton, who made the play, who stuffed Javonte Williams for a loss of 2 or 3. Got right to him. His helmet came off, and he was, like, holding his shoulder or something. He's shaking up a little bit. He's going to come off the field, but yeah, that is, man, Williams dragged down after I just complimented him for churning those legs. He lost 4 on that play. There's another Seahawks player down, seemingly with some cramps. The Seahawks are down right now. So down so bad.
Just because he kicks in high altitude, his career long 61, which means getting into the 43-yard line. And the injury takes the time out away. See those numbers for McManus.
Anyway, sorry. 2nd and 14. 1 minute, 13 seconds remaining. Denver down by 1. Ball on their own 45-yard line. Russell Wilson adjusts the play at the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap from the gun. Looks, gets rid of it. Pump fake. No, Wilson's going to keep it. And Wilson gets across the 50-yard line. 1 minute, 4 seconds remaining now. And they are going to shut down this play. The ref stopped the play. Incomplete pass. So 3rd and 14 coming up here for Denver. Oh, well, let me see what happened. The camera kind of cut. They thought it was a pump fake. So Wilson, it bounced out of his hand moving forward, so that is an incomplete pass. So clock stopped now with 1 minute, 11 seconds remaining. Ball still in their own 45. 3rd and 14 for Denver. Wilson takes the snap. looking. Wilson fires short for Javonte Williams. Williams looks. Williams makes a man miss. Williams now in Seattle territory. Ball at the Seattle 46-yard line. That would be a 63-yard field goal from here if they want to go for it. And now, what do you do here if you're Denver? 46 seconds and counting remaining. The clock is moving, and it looks like they're going to go for it. The ball game on the line now. Clock continues to go. If you're going to go for it here, you might as well take the timeout in IMO. Let's see if maybe that's what they're doing here. Wilson does exactly that. They take it down to 20 seconds remaining. They take it down to 20 seconds remaining, take the timeout. Their first of 3. And really the last one's going to count. And let's see what they do. Are they going to go for it? Or do they send McManus out there for a 63-yard field goal? Man, I'm just saying, I know he'll say it in the chat, you're saying go for the game-winning field goal, but 63 yards, man, that would be, a few years ago, that would have been a record. I mean, now because of the greatness of Justin Tucker, it's like 3 yards short of a record, but still, 63-yard field goal. I'm not saying McManus doesn't have the leg. Let's see what happens, though. 64-yard field goal from here. Let's see what they do. 64-yard field goal, so they're actually going to do it. McManus hits it. No good, but a timeout was called prior to the snap. McManus hit it wide left there, but it's not going to count. It's not going to count because Seattle took that timeout to try to ice the kicker. So now, unencumbered. 4th and 5, 64-yard field goal, 20 seconds remaining here. On the road in Seattle, Brandon McManus from 64 yards. Can he come away with the victory for Russell Wilson and the Broncos? The snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is a line drive wide left. Missed it. Seattle wins. Russell Wilson comes home to Seattle and loses. Geno Smith just beat Russell Wilson. Holy bleep. Disbelief on the face of Russell Wilson, and now the doubt sets in for Nathaniel Hackett. Did you make the right decision? It was just wide left. Just wide left by like a foot. Oh my God, McManus hit a good shot, but it wasn't good enough. And now the kneel down by Geno Smith is going to end the game. The Seahawks are 1-0. The Broncos are 0-1. And why the hell is Nathaniel Hackett calling timeout? Why the hell is Nathaniel Hackett calling timeout? You lost the game. What are you hoping for? They're going to take a knee. They're going to take a knee. So Nathaniel Hackett now randomly taking timeouts here. I mean, Pete Carroll's just laughing on the sideline because he knows this game is over. Everyone, their mother knows the game is over. It would take a complete miracle for the Seahawks to mess this up. The Geno chance running wild here. So Denver took a timeout prior to the snap. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. Timeout here with 15 seconds remaining. I mean, guys, this game's over. Unless you would have to find a way, jump over, cause a forced fumble, and then still get a Hail Mary. I'm not saying it's impossible. The miracle at the Meadowlands happened twice, but But, I mean, this is just be interesting. Geno Smith today, by the way, great job. 23 of 28, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns. Likely coming away, 99.99% chance coming away with a victory here. He played lights out. You got to give Geno Smith all the shit that we talked about him. Everybody did. Like, this dude came out and balled out, and the Broncos didn't. Nathaniel Hackett didn't. I think Nathaniel Hackett forgot he had a timeout. And the timeout. Nathaniel Hackett, I think, doesn't understand football. As Seattle takes another knee, and Nathaniel Hackett calls another timeout. And he's getting booed. What the hell is going on? And, oh, my God, Pete Carroll's literally laughing. He took his headset off. He's laughing. What the hell are they doing? No timeouts now for Denver. The knee goes down. The 12th man advantage definitely helped. And it's official. The Seattle Seahawks have defeated the Denver Broncos on opening day, Monday Night Football. Russell Wilson falls. That was a good game. I don't care what anyone says. Geno Smith and Russell Wilson embrace at midfield. What a game for Geno Smith. If there was any time for Geno Smith to get his flowers, it's right now. That dude deserves it. He came out. I don't care what he does for the rest of the season. This environment, this atmosphere, this moment, Geno Smith rose up to it, and you can never take that away from him. 22 of 28, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns. Did exactly what he needed to do to win. The Denver Broncos did not. And that is going to be the story throughout the rest of this season. We're going to be following it for damn sure, guys. Holy crap. Thank you to everyone, the hundreds of you who have joined so far, guys. This has been a lot of fun. William Luongo, good high school friend, coming over and saying hi. Good to see you, Will. Hope you're doing well. Hope the family's well as well. And there we have it. He says, Heel Santa says, calling a timeout when it's over. Hackett is just being a sore loser right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is. He absolutely is being a sore loser. I mean, or he was being a sore loser. Because, like, it's weird. The thing he was doing, that Nathaniel Hackett was doing, like, he was calling these timeouts. He was talking to the refs, and the ref kept pointing at him saying, you have one timeout. You have one timeout. I think Nathaniel Hackett forgot he used a timeout earlier. I think he thought he had 3. Because if he had 3, there was a possibility that they could have punted the ball back and gotten the ball back with like 10, maybe, if best case scenario, 10 seconds left. But that wasn't the case because they only had 2 timeouts. So Nathaniel Hackett, penalties all around, the clock mismanagement, not knowing how many timeouts potentially they had. I'm just saying, it's not a good start to the Nathaniel Hackett era in Denver. They dropped one to a team that everybody thought was going to be like 0-16. Geno Smith, man, emotional, crying, his teammates. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it, man. Good for Geno Smith. Good for everybody involved. This Seahawks team getting off to a good start. Still 16 games to go, though. We'll see how they do in the rest of the season. But Heel Santa says, see you, dude. Thank you, Heel Santa. We'll hope to see you soon on some other streams as well. Guys, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. If you're a wrestling fan, be sure to go over to youtube.com/Real Take Wrestling for all your wrestling-related needs. And the Markman123, Heel Santa, Will, every single person, Jesus, who showed up today, thank you so much for showing up, showing out. Nate, you as well earlier on. Be happy, be healthy. Stay calm, stay relaxed, enjoy football, enjoy life, and keep it real.